Not the triple bypass. I can't with you.
That's how I was acting. He was like, I was like, I'm scared. He was like, me too. I was like,
Hey, Pumpkin. Hey,
he's like, I
Pumpkin.
was like, I'm scared. I'm gonna feel pain. I was like, I'm scared. I'm gonna feel it. He's like, don't worry. If you feel it, you'll be the first to know. I was like, shut the fuck up. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Virgo.
Hey, Bev. Hey, Andrew.
Uh, yeah, I had my back to. I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad it's over with. I don't have to fucking worry about it anymore. At least that one. I made it, y'all. I made it. A big baby. He's like, it's always the ones with like 1,000 piercings and they're covered in tattoos that come in here. I'm like, what do you? He's like, I always ask, like, you have all these tattoos and piercings. I'm like, what makes you think that I didn't cry for those too? You know, shit. Like, I fucking cried for those too, dude. It's been a long time since I've been pierced. Good meds, no pain. Heck yeah. Ain't nobody. We get together. I'm a little sore, but
Andrew, I did get Cedric's name and what state he lived in. I didn't get his number because he was just so scrumptious looking. He made me melt and I just turned into
he
jello
made
and
me
I got
melt. Like I
super
was just
shy.
telling you, I'm not even into.
No,
It's not my thing. But he was.
I'm just
He,
hoping he has TikTok and somebody shares it with him and then he slides into my DMs. That's what I'm hoping. You tell me when you want me to come up. Girl, you can come up whenever. What you telling us tonight, girlfriend?
yeah, you can come up now if you want.
Hi, Shiny Penny.
Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, if you want to come up now or get your stuff together, um, you request when you're ready. Hey, Brooke. Your wing woman didn't even help you.
My wing woman is married, and the other one didn't think he was cute. Like I
sounds
was
like
like,
sounds like Andrew needs to be your wingman because he knows the drill.
hmm. I have another video when he left. He waved goodbye.
He was cute. Big old white smile, like
And he had on the
beautiful.
pink coochie daddy
Hey,
shorts.
thank you, Jamie.
Hi, well, how's it going?
Virgo. At some point, whenever she's ready, she's gonna come up and talk about some things that we had addressed last night. Whenever she is ready, Malibu, you probably see it before I do because I got the old people comments on. But
So if
whoever can
anybody
see
lives
it,
in Chicago and knows Cedric, can you tell him Malibu's looking for him?
you fell
And
asleep.
I get free flights. Hmm.
Girl, if anybody's rooting for you to get some, never mind. I'm rooting for you.
I hear you. Hi, Ranger.
Hey, Ranger. Good morning.
I'm in Chicago a lot, but don't know Cedric, sadly. Well, Crumbucket, go look at my video. You might know him by face, right?
Maybe.
He might go by, C or something. You never know.
Never know.
Oh, that was
Ranger,
pretty.
what is that? How do you get all these super cute gifts? Thank you, sweetheart.
Dawn Crystal, I did make a post. It's
I
my
will.
last video. I said, TikTok, do your thing. I fell in love with somebody
Well,
who
but then she
does
put it
it.
on private, so it can't even go viral.
I'm not, well, I'm private, that's
I
why.
know, but I just ain't none of us fucking lame ass bitches that hang out here every night. Ain't know
But
anybody.
if you guys share it and you're not
No,
private, then it could go
no,
viral.
it can't go viral. Not if you're private.
Mm.
It's only for friends if you're private.
Maybe I should do it on my business account.
Yeah, if
I
you're
don't like
private,
to
it
go
only
on.
goes to the people you know.
I don't
And I
like
know
to go
those.
on private because then
You do whatever you want to do, girl.
the stalkers can stalk me. Please accept my friend request. I need to see Cedric now. Okay, I followed you. See if that did it.
Thank you, Lovey. I look like ass. This is how I put my hair up this morning and laid in the dentist chair and drove home and took a nap.
I got her.
I have not fixed it. I made my triple bypass surgery.
Wait, what did she say? I only heard half of that comment.
You scared me, girl.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
All
No,
I heard
somebody
was
said they like
triple
my hair.
bypass.
They like my hair. And I said, thank you. This is how I put it up this morning. And then went to the dentist. And then came home and took a nap. And I haven't fixed it since. So, and then I was like, I mean the triple bypass surgery.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because that's how I was reacting.
Hey, Mom. Hey,
Oh,
Fuzzy.
girl, listen, I have the worst dental anxiety. Like,
It's terrible.
I have a retainer on the bottom of it's like a permanent retainer that they put
Hmm.
in after braces since I was 16 years old. And I still haven't had it taken out because I have so much dental anxiety. Like, it's bad. I know. I probably am
You took
gonna.
permanent seriously.
Exactly. It's there forever. We're in it for the long haul. But I take
I
really
kept
good
a
care of my teeth.
I
Like,
so this dentist, I told him today, I said, listen, if you ever retire, I'm never going to the dentist again. I drove an hour and a half skipping at least 4 different dentist offices because I have so much dental trauma.
right.
And he's like this super old dude, and I know he's gonna retire soon, and I'm fucked. But I told him, I'm like, just know it's on you when I have no teeth at the age of 40 because you've retired. Just know, because I ain't going back. I ain't going back.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's
when
bad.
he did the cap on my tooth on my back molar, he did a cap instead of pulling it. And that was the first experience I ever had with him. And then like I had like we avoided like a root canal and then I got pregnant. I kept that fucking temporary cap on for 2 years. 2 years. I kept that fucking temporary cap on until one day it fell out while I was like 19 weeks pregnant. And then I had to go back because I was like, if I don't have if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If
Exactly.
if it ain't it's not causing me problems, I don't have
Yeah.
to fix it. And
Um,
then, but he's been nothing but amazing, this dude. And he doesn't charge like I paid $300 today because I don't have insurance right now for uh to pull the wisdom and 2 cavities, a cleaning, and he did some weird shit that he cured with a blue light on my teeth for sensitivity.
Nice. Yeah, I've tried like twice, 2 major times I tried to go like get my issues dealt with. And as soon as I sit in the chair, I start bawling, I freak out. They tell me how much everything's going to cost, and I never go back. Twice now. Now, during COVID, during 2020, I had an abscess from where I had a broken tooth that had broken completely off, and I never got it dealt with, and then it turned into an abscess.
Mm-hmm.
And I did get that pulled and like taken care of, but yeah, my whole face was swollen. I had to do something.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
But
at that point,
very,
you're like, just get it
yeah.
out.
right, right.
That's where
Um,
I like to be, where I'm like, just get it out. I'm more
Same, same.
comfortable that way.
Yeah.
that's horrible. Jerry's backyard.
Right, Mama.
I'm a little disappointed in you. You said, hey, smash and chat. You didn't say, hey, smash, Malibu, Virgo, and chat.
That's
So
true. True.
you're in
We were
trouble in
left
Jerry's
out.
backyard. I thought you were a friend,
Eat the whole
Jerry.
orange? I ate the whole thing. Shit. Yeah, no, he did my cap back here and a root canal for $500.
Spiritual Diamond, what did you get? The all-in-ones? The four-in-ones or something like that? 25,000.
Yikes.
Um,
That's a
Jerry,
lot.
we need to start over. So you need to exit and come back and say, hello, Smash, Malibu, Virgo, and chat. Please and thank you. Love ya. Porcelain. Oh, yeah, them expensive, girl. You
Yeah.
lost one.
Honestly, if I could just like magically wake up with implants, I would do it.
Same.
I would pay whatever I needed to pay. I don't want the pain. I don't want to go a year without teeth. I don't want to go a day without teeth in my mouth. But if I could just
Exactly.
pay whatever I had to pay,
Here's my thing,
pay it
like,
off for the rest of my life, and just have it done right away, boom, it's done. Like a genie in a bottle. Boop, it's done.
yeah.
I'll pay it off for the rest of my life. I don't gotta feel
Jerry,
no pain. I would pay whatever I needed to pay.
but Jerry, that's much better, but you forgot about Virgo.
Dang, Jerry.
But I give you an A for effort. Okay, okay.
I'll take it. It's all right. I'm not typically up here.
But you're up here, so
So I like am very not materialistic, but like I care about how I look, especially in regards to like I've been with my husband for 14 years this year, and some people aren't gonna believe me, but he has never heard me fart or like
Same,
nothing. I am not okay with that.
I
I
don't
think
people
it's
poop in
go.
front of my
okay to
husband. I don't
right.
fart. Like, I don't do that in
That's
front
called
of
superficial.
anybody, really. But
Okay, superficial. Sorry.
That's okay.
Um,
I'm from California. All Californians are supposedly superficial.
but like I think it's okay to keep things like sexy between you and your man. Like I don't know. But
I'm
if
with
I
you,
had
girl.
to get
I'm
my
with you.
teeth pulled and I had to go days without, like I would have to stay at a hotel or something. There's no way.
I think I could
No.
pull it with my husband, but I would be like
Right.
everything I said.
Yeah. There is like an option to get them same day. I see it all the time, but it probably
Those are
costs more
called
money.
those are called all-in-ones. My sister
Okay.
had that done. You get
Okay.
them pulled and put in all on the same day.
But like, why don't they do that to begin with if it's
Because
possible? Because
those are like she paid like $35,000 for all of that. Not very, and the insurance doesn't matter if you have like periodontal disease or anything that they offer you dentures, right?
mhm,
Um, the
bare minimum.
the the insurance won't pay for the foreign ones. Now they'll pay for that's a new car, right? She's got a brand new car in her mouth. Um, they'll pay for like the extractions of the teeth, but they won't pay for the foreign ones.
Right.
Mm.
Hmm.
But anyway, I have anxiety just thinking about it.
I know, and I'm getting anxiety all over again. Like I was sitting in the, I had to, and today I was running late, right, because of
It
fucking
is, yeah.
traffic and goddamn road work everywhere. So it wasn't like I could pull in, sit for 20 minutes, smoke a cigarette, have a bite to eat, chill out, calm my nerves. I had to pull in, turn off the car, and go in. And the only 5 seconds I had was to go pee real quick.
Oh, that sucks,
That was
Mama.
it.
I'm sorry.
I was a big fat baby today.
So I listen. I would say with um, everything's a learning process, right? In life, there's things that humble you, and there's things that hey, Karma, build your confidence, and then there's things that lower your confidence, right? Um, and I know that um, I want to say so much, but everything gets so critiqued from me, right? Like, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm sorry, everybody.
She said, never mind.
I understand
Said,
that.
never mind.
Okay, so tequila and clean pliers will work too. I feel like that's what he used because he literally went in there with a pair of pliers, bitch, and just was like yank, yank, yank. And the biggest struggle he had was he couldn't get a grip of the tooth. Oh, Jamie, thank you.
Yeah,
So he
but
had to
I
get a
can
different pair
understand
of
that. Like,
pliers to just like pop it out, and he was like, "It's done." It took less time than the last one, and I was like, I am so grateful because I was so afraid that I had to like because those are the only two wisdom teeth that I had, right? They weren't impacted. He literally numbed. He put like 3 shots in my mouth for this side, yanked it under 10 seconds. Cool. Same with this one, but this one was gone. Like half of it was gone because of the cavity, and I was like, all right, look, I gotta get this shit fucking pulled. It had to go anyway. We don't need to fuck with the whole, cavity filler, whatever.
and it
Uh,
literally sounds like a car crash is happening in your mouth when they
it
pull
it
the tooth.
wasn't even like that.
Oh
This
no?
dude literally numbed me up, took a pair of fucking pliers out of somewhere or something I could only imagine, and was like, yank, yank, but he couldn't grab it, so he had to grab something else to like pull it out to get a grip on it, and that was it. Under 10 seconds. That was it.
I have literal cold chills.
I was he pulled it. He pulled it out, and I was like, "Is it out?" He's like, "Yeah, it's out." I was like, "What the fuck you mean it's out?" And he's like, "It's out." And I put my hands up because I was shaking because I gripped. I'm white knuckling the little
Yes.
arm things, and I'm freaking out. I couldn't feel a thing, but I white knuckling this motherfucker, and I was done. But my hands were shaking. It was like full adrenaline. Under 10 seconds, boom, out.
Mhm.
And I was like, listen, if you ever move to
Oh,
Florida or fucking Alaska or Canada or
it's
fucking
a
here,
boy.
wherever, I will fly to you and you're not allowed to retire. He's the only
Yeah.
one I trust.
Did they tell you not to smoke? Oh, you're gonna get dry socket smash.
No, he knew better from the last time not to tell me not to smoke because I'm gonna smoke anyways. But now
Can
I
I
know
tell
how to
you?
actually treat it.
Okay, can I tell you what to do though? So you like lessen the risk of getting it
Yep.
is to like put gauze there while you're smoking and then take it out immediately when you're done.
Does it count? See, listen, I tried to do this last time. Um, because it had been several years since I had a tooth pulled, and obviously the last time I had a tooth pulled before the other side was when I was a child. I was not smoking. Um, I tried the gauze on this side last time, and it made me gag.
Yeah, it is like far back there,
Um,
so I get it. Also, don't like pull too hard.
well, that's the thing is I'm just gently
Right.
like just barely because I can feel it. If you suction too hard on
Yes.
something, a straw, whatever, you can feel it like suction out. So I'm just trying to like regularly rinse my mouth.
Yeah.
Episode if you get dry
I
socket,
think
chew on the
that's
tea bag.
Yeah.
what? Oh, okay. No
Yeah.
straws either, if possible.
Smash is like,
Yeah,
what the
don't do
fuck
no
am I
straws.
supposed to do?
As she's drinking out of a straw and smoking a
I'm a
ciggy.
cholesterol girly too. I get it. Like, it's all the things.
Listen, Casey made me a emote for the subs that was dry socket, and turns out that was 2 years ago.
Wow.
2 years ago was when I had this one pulled. That's what he said today. He was like, "You haven't been here in 2 years," and I was like, "That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's right. It can't be right because I've only known Casey for like a year.
I was gonna say, wait, I didn't even know he was around that long.
I've only known Casey for like a year. Where's Rissa? Rissa! Because she was making fun of me for the dry socket. Okay, anyways. Virgo. Virgo has some important things to say. I will let her take over unless she wants me to explain what this is about. But it is very important.
Yeah, so, when I fall asleep during Smashleigh, I asked her to, like, make me a mod and give me the permission to, like, watch later. So I always catch her live, like, while I'm at work or whatever. And I was listening this morning to the second live after she had gotten nannered, and she was listening to Petty, and he was upset about how Miss Unknown said that he goes real life or something like that. And I heard Ratina say, well, like, don't you have gone real life? And he was like, you could tell he was kind of offended by that, and how, like, he was saying, like, how was protecting my family going real life. And it just put like a fire under my ass, I think, because
she was coming at me this morning like, oh bitch, I wish I was there. I wish I hadn't fallen asleep.
Yeah, I was hot because I have so many examples of him going real life. And here's the thing. A lot of the people who follow him and support him and get in his boxes and whatever, they weren't around during this time. They are new to the Pettyverse. Okay? So I can't fault all of them for supporting it because I don't see him do it as often. And I don't want to hear anyone say that these examples are dry bones, because they're not. Because a dry bone is something that has already been settled, and then you bring it back up again. All of these things, besides one of them, I think, have never been settled. He just moves on and pretends like it never happens, and then gaslights you when you bring it up, like, oh, you're just talking about old shit. No, you never apologized, you never addressed it, and you hurt people. So I really chose things that are like going real life, not just him talking shit about people, because we all do that. I chose the examples of him doxing people and going above and beyond to obtain other people's information. And I want to make it super clear that all these examples have already been shown, but like I said, some of these people don't know. And I would be glad to answer any questions later. If people are too scared to come in here and talk about it, you can message me privately. I will keep you anonymous. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but like,
girl, don't be nervous. Sam,
know,
if anybody has questions, like wants me to ask something, just let me know.
Yeah.
I can't say no one's listening, but you're protected here.
No, and I'm not worried about that. Like, I wasn't affected the first time I was doxxed.
Right.
What affected me was what came after that, which is when CPS showed up at my house. And I did not bring that to the app for a year. I never said a word about it because I thought it would make it worse. I have the proof of like the letter that they give you when they have to close the case or whatever. That is basically the proof that I have, but I don't have proof of who called but I wasn't beefing with anyone else at the time, so yeah, the proof that he doxed me, I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to leave the sound off of it because he says my first name like over and over and over in the video. And
I am a witness to this.
yeah.
Obviously Virgo does not want her name out there, her legal name out there, but I am a witness to what she is about to show y'all.
Right.
Take it for what you will, but yes.
Right. And
Virgo's not your first name?
It isn't. And
Gosh darn it.
There's people that I've known my whole life that don't know my first name because I go by my middle name. So, like, you can't find my first name unless you pay for the information because it's not on my Facebook. It's not on my any account. Like, it's on my birth certificate and my driver's license. That's it. You know what I mean? So, let me see here. I just want to make sure this is muted. Okay. Oh, I guess I have to turn my camera on, huh? Okay. So he has like my record up behind him, which shows my name, my birth date, an old address, all the things. And basically, he did this because a friend of ours, he was coming after a friend of ours saying that they were a registered offender. And the charge that he was just showing was where in 2011 I worked at a gas station and I sold alcohol to an underage cadet. It was like a sting operation. And so he said that, obviously I do things to children too because I, had a charge like that. And then after that, he made another video, which he says my first name again, and says that he took the first video down because he was told by someone that too much information was being shown. So I can play some of this, but I kind of don't want to risk it.
Emmy, are you meaning to request a box?
Yeah, this was about a year ago when this happened. It was during all the time that he was coming for Samantha, and the only thing that I did to Petty was be a good friend to Samantha, and he didn't like that. So those are the two instances where, no, I'm not going to. Those are the two instances where he doxed me. And then I have to find the mute button on my iPad. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this next video is a video about Samuel. His name is PH, like fuck it with a PH. He decided that he was going to expose Samuel, and I'm going to play this video in just a second. He decided he was going to expose Samuel. This is another thing, is that he doesn't do this to himself. He has people who have came out to me now, like, yeah, I did send him all this information. And a lot of those people have apologized and kind of like seen the light, and I forgive everyone. People make mistakes and I get it. I would forgive Petty if he came to me and was like, dude, what I did was fucked up and I'm sorry and I would like to move on. I would move the fuck on. It's just that there's never any like acknowledgement for what you did. He accused
Real quick,
Samuel. Go ahead.
we're not gonna do any boxes just yet. We're gonna let Virgo get through this, but you guys hang out there if you want to. No boxes
Yeah.
yet. Thank you.
So this, let me find it here. This is where he showed Samuel's mugshot. This is him doxing Skittles. This is all old information, by the way. But he also, sorry, I have so much. This is just what I put together today. Here.
Sam did get fired. Listen to the tone, and also other information that's out there. Sam did get fired from a elementary school, and they didn't just fire him for no reason. Elementary school just ain't firing you for no reason, you know. But listen to the tone. First, with my husband, I had cut. All right, the school, wrong information. All right, the school, wrong information. Now that's
Okay, so basically what he did was like manipulate the situation. He showed Samuel's mugshot from a different charge and then claimed that Samuel was a registered SO, which in reality, what had happened was during his divorce and his custody battle, his ex-wife claimed that he did something to his kids. He was never charged. It was never found to be substantiated, but in his state, the minute order of family court is open to the public, and someone found it and shared it with Petty. So, in an attempt to clear his name, Samuel went to his local police department, obtained his criminal record, and shared it with myself, Samantha, Gotcha, all of us, and proved that he was not a registered SO. I think what he did to Samuel was the worst of the worst, because Samuel's mental health was affected more than anyone else that I know that Petty has come after. Samuel used to be very outgoing and funny and get in boxes and talk to lots of different people, but a lot of people turned on Samuel during this time, and he was really hurt by it. I think he's still affected to it today. I don't think he's 100% back. But, you know, him and Petty did talk because people were contacting Samuel's adult daughter and telling her what was going on the internet. So in an attempt to stop all of that, he kind of made a deal with Petty that they would both stop talking about each other. And then Petty did kind of break that at one point and put his mugshot back up again. But Samuel never did talk about him again after that. So that one was huge for me. Like, it was hard to watch my friend go through that. So that's another one. Then, some of this is kind of irrelevant. Okay, this is him showing the address of Katie Fluff Queen. She's not really around anymore, but her address was written on a piece of paper and he straight up just held it up.
I remember that.
Yeah. Give me one second.
Yeah, for anybody new joining right now, this is just proof of a few things just from one person who, in a group of people who Petty has, in fact, gone real life on, also doxed, because Unknown called it out last night. Not even last night, like a couple days ago, and he completely denied it, and other people denied it. So,
Not Unknown.
well, that's what started it. Was Miss
Oh,
Unknown said that he goes real life, and he was like, I don't go real life, and other people said he don't go real life, and Virgo messaged me today and was like, "Are you effing kidding me? He absolutely has, and it isn't always just an accident, right? I think so far what we've seen is not an accident. Maybe there has been times where it's an accident, but he absolutely does go real life and has gone real life on several occasions. So that's what Virgo is showing us tonight, just on her side. Just on her side. This is only on what she can speak on from her and her people. So should be repercussion. Yeah, I agree, Nicole.
I'm
I
still
agree.
patiently waiting for my TikTok universe.
I'm
Tell
not
my
dry
name to be
begging.
in flashing red lights.
Not the dry begging.
Well, I mean, it's not dry
She
begging.
said, I'm not dry begging. I'm absolutely
I'm absolutely
demanding
letting
it.
everybody know that I want my name to be in red flashing lights one day. That's good, Victoria.
Okay, so this video shows where he encouraged people to go after Samantha's daughter and find her on Instagram and reach out to her and let her know what her mom was doing on TikTok.
Yep.
They use Facebook in Canada. They use IG. I'm just saying, man. Somebody probably need to get in contact with her daughter and be like, "Your mama, wow. Your mama is wow. Do you even talk to her? She is wow." Hey, I see y'all coming in. I can smell you.
Mind you, Samantha's daughter was barely 19 years old at this time, and someone in the comments said that they had already found her at this time, her daughter. So, and then this video, for some reason, this video talks about how Coach Crystal had given Petty information about Cass's boyfriend, who was in prison at the time. Hold on one second. I turned my Wi-Fi off earlier. And Cass had not told people that. Like, it wasn't well known. And she knew that that would hurt Cass to give that information out. And she knew that if she gave it, then he would share it. They ultimately found his record and posted his record and pictures of him. And we're talking about someone who's not even on the app, obviously, if they're incarcerated. Cass and I aren't friends anymore, but this also really affected her mental health. And it was a really fucked up thing to do to someone. Again, simply because she was friends with Samantha and defending Samantha. Anybody's doing on this app. For some reason, Coach Crystal Panhandling took it upon herself to
tell PP that my boyfriend at the time was in prison. And she is only one of 2 or 3 people that I told. And it wasn't because I was ashamed. It's because his presence is not important on this app whatsoever. And he literally took it upon himself to put up his record in the background and held a whole entire live outing this person that didn't even have a clue that he was being talked about. And it's just ridiculous. He has nothing to do with this app. We've since broke up, so I'm not really that affected by it anymore. But that one.
She was very affected by it. She didn't want to admit it, but she was. Those are like all the clips I think I have. There's others, like, you know, he spread a rumor that God and I were like cheating on our husband and wife, because God and I were friends, and he drove from Tampa to
I
Pennsylvania.
remember that.
Yeah, he drove from
I
Tampa
was
to
even convinced of
Pennsylvania
that.
with a huge moving truck, and he helped my husband, myself, and our 3 kids move from Pennsylvania to South Carolina because we couldn't afford to move, and we needed to move. And it legitimately was the best decision that we ever made, because now we can, there's so much more opportunities here. And you know, we both work multiple jobs. We have a really nice house now. Like, we're doing so much better for ourselves. But
Yeah.
in that moment, you know, we couldn't afford to do what we needed to do, and
Right.
God stepped up as a friend and did it for free. All we did was pay for gas. And
That's awesome.
yeah, so he convinced everyone that we were sleeping together, and just all this crazy shit.
Well, he did the same thing. So when I had a little off topic, but when I had come at Rivka and Kendra for insinuating that Casey was a P3DO, and this was kind of the first time that I realized that people flip quite easily. But anyways, when that all happened, Petty insinuated that I was cheating on my husband with Casey.
Jeez.
And I knew it. I knew it then. I knew that because you know how he speaks in code, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was speaking in code, and I knew what he was insinuating. But you know, just like when he said the things about Samuel, or you or Samantha, when you have those blinders on, you can't see anything outside of what you create it in your own mind, especially with somebody who can twist things. Thank you, spiritual.
Yeah.
Who is able to twist things and say things in a way that he can later manipulate because, oh, I didn't say that.
Right.
That's not what I said. Right? However you insinuate, it's narcissistic tendencies. It's absolutely narcissistic. So he says things in a way that you get it at the time, but then if you try to come at him later, he's like, I never said that.
Right. Exactly.
But it 100% is what he was saying.
Right.
And it's actually, he's actually incredibly good at it, which is scary.
Which
It's
is
a
what
very
makes
scary
me
thing.
like look back when I first found him, when I first came to anti-scam, was like during the shark thing. And you know, like, I felt terrible for him during all of that because it was wicked. It was constant attacks. They were going real life, but like now I look back because of what I know now, and is like, was he doing the same shit to them? And it's like, you know, I was in the cult at one time too, until he just one day turned on me.
Right. Well, he
It
did the
was
same thing to Samantha too. Like
it was the same day.
Samantha,
Yeah, the
right?
same
Yeah,
day. Yeah,
yeah.
that
Just flipped one day.
yep, one day he said that Samantha had a private live talking bad about him, which never happened.
Samantha's never had a private life.
No, and she got in the box to try to like clear it up, and he just went on the attack. And then I got in the box to try to be like, Petty, that didn't happen. And I have all those recordings, so it's irrelevant to this point. But like,
Yeah.
it's just there's a couple people who have been around for a really, really long time who they have to know. They have to see this.
I don't know if they do though. I mean, I think they see it, they just don't.
It's easier to stay quiet, I think.
Right. Yeah. Just like hear no, see no, speak no evil. Right. It's like one of those things. Like you just beep beep beep. You're here for the good times, and then you don't want to. You just clocked out for the bad times.
Right. And it's disappointing to me because I like those people.
Yeah. Same.
So it's hard for me, but I try to respect their decision.
Absolutely.
And just separate myself when I can't be there. And there was a couple months ago, it feels like a couple months ago, it was probably like a month ago, where I was back in Petty's chat. He had unblocked me. I think this was before like you had stepped away from him. And I guess it was my hope that like he would see me and reach out to me privately and have some sort of conversation. You know what I mean? But obviously that didn't
I know you said
happen.
that boxes.
Oh, hold on, Breezy.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was hoping that maybe he would have a conversation, but obviously that didn't happen, and he reblocked me, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But I don't think he's capable of taking true and like unapologetic, just full accountability,
If you notice, Breezy, real quick, let me say this, and then
You're
you
good.
can speak. But if you notice, the only time Petty will ever actually apologize is if he is blatantly in front of everybody on his live caught red-handed, then he will. But if he can find a way to weasel himself out of it, he will.
Right.
Every single time. And that's where the talking in code comes in, right? Like, that's not what I said. You're turning it into what you thought I said, right? That's how he does it. But sometimes there are times where he'll say something and then, somebody will call him out for it, whatever. And then he'll have to then apologize. And it's never really sincere. It's just, that's just what he has to do at the time to save face. So,
Right.
all right, go ahead, Breezy.
Real quick. Sorry, I'm struggling to stay awake here lately. Do you think, Virgo, the other day, remember when you were going to bring up the Coach Crystal thing and they acted like they didn't know what was going on? But really, it's because Coach Crystal's sitting with them right now. But you left to go get your proof that you had.
Right.
And while you were gone, Petty jumped up in their boxes and was like, come on, guys, it was 2.5 years ago. Let it go. Do you think he was worried that if you would have brought proof up, that more would have came out on him? And that's why they just had you drop it?
I didn't even know that he got up in the box.
He did. When you said, I'll be right back. Remember, because at first they were all gung-ho about it.
Right.
And so you went to get your proof. And while you were gone, they were like, no, let the past be in the past. That's old news.
Right.
Yada, yada. And then you came back after you went to get all your proof.
Right.
And Petty had popped up in a box, really. He didn't stay long.
Yeah.
But he gave him like, come on, guys, that was 2.5 years ago type.
So 100% ago, it was not 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what he said, though.
I have the original recording, it
Mhm.
was it was a year ago,
I was
100%.
gonna
It
say it
it was
had to have been
last
about a
summer.
year ago, like
Yeah.
around this time, maybe like a couple months prior.
Right.
Because I
Right.
only found Petty last January,
Right.
Because
and
I
I've
thought,
watched all of this.
because I was thinking, God, I haven't been on TikTok 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
so
the Michelle stuff that you were talking about the
yes,
other day,
yes.
that was 2 years ago.
Okay, that's when I first came on.
Right.
So I've been on about 2 years then.
Right.
But yeah, when you left to go get your proof or whatever you were getting, they were all like, no, we need to focus on Casey. Well, she was one of his victims. No, but we need to focus on just Casey.
Right.
They didn't want to talk about any of that stuff. But Coach Chris was
course.
sitting with all of them.
Of course. Yeah. And I have the proof. A couple people did message me and ask for it, and I sent it out. And I was going to show some of that tonight. But I don't want to expose Samantha's picture any more than I have to.
Right.
Even it being covered up, like, she looks like a different person. She doesn't even look like the same person. She's lost.
I mean, she was beautiful then. She's beautiful now, but it's just one of those things. Like,
And they know
you
that. They
respect
know
somebody.
it's humiliating to her,
Yeah.
and I don't want to expose her to that if I don't have to. So
And,
if
yeah,
you
and
would
people
like
use
to
it
see
as
the
a
proof,
weapon.
yeah, just message me, and I'll gladly get it to you. But
I can confirm everything that Virgo is saying. I was there for it all. I was in the thick of it then for sure, because fuck, I had you and Cass and Samuel and fucking Samantha, all y'all. Like, if I came into a chat, I was being blocked because I was an asshole. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's
That
just
was
the way
like one of
it
the
is.
first big sagas that I came into on TikTok.
yeah, and like, I get it. Anyone who has reached out to me and been like, I'm sorry, like, I see it now, any of them can tell you that I have been like, I get it. I do. I'm glad you see it now. Because that's the thing. Like, just fucking take accountability and stop acting like you're better than these other people who are doing the same thing. I'm not saying one is better than the other, because it's not. It's all fucked up. But here's the thing. Now we're all desensitized to it. So
Yeah.
it's like, today I'm going back and forth with myself. Like, should I just show the video of him saying my first name? Because fuck it.
If you don't, he's going to. He's going to
Right.
be like, he was making a big deal out of this and blare it.
Right.
But I was gonna ask you, Virgo, do you remember the day when that shit happened with Sam? She didn't know, and I snapped you and said, keep her away from that live because this is what's going on.
Yeah. I tried to protect her from so much during that time because she was in such a fragile state. She had just had weight loss surgery. She wasn't working. She was just like in this, limbo of trying to get her life together. And, man, but
Well, here's just another witness to the fact that everything Virgo is saying is true. And also Smash, when it was like, oh, you need to have a talk with your spouses and tell them what you've been up to. I knew that was alluding to you as well. Like, I've been peeping game for a long time. Virgo, you kitchen wench. You know that because that's
I
what
have an official comment from Miss Sunshine that says I am no longer the dirty kitchen bitch. So
yeah, that's what
everybody
that
know.
was her name. She was being called dirty, the Virgo, the dirty kitchen wench, and I was just like, what the fuck.
And that was said in the oh shit, I dropped my cup. That was said in the CPS report that my house was dirty and
that shit pissed me off so bad because, like, listen, I'm a mom of 2 crazy girls and 2 dogs and 3 cats and a husband. I never once, and I stood by this the whole time. I think I might have been petty one time and been called you like the dirty kitchen bitch, right? But aside from that, I was always like, yo, I can't even judge. Like, my shit is cluttered. Like,
yeah,
it's
and
not
that's what
dirty,
it was.
right? It's right. You just don't have enough space.
Right. I have 3 kids. Now they're 16, 10, and 3. All over the place. We had animals and we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Right. Like you only have so much
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. So,
I
Clutter is not
personally,
dirt.
right.
I got 2 apologies out of him, but again, it was in like it was cornered. It
Right.
was a cornered apologies.
Right.
And again, I've been there for all of it. Again, thought I had seen some change in the platform, and again, I hate being right. I would love to be like surprised wrong in a good way sometimes
Right.
about
And then tomorrow he's platforming
it sucks.
Oh,
dinners.
I'll definitely be a topic of conversation tomorrow, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
And I'm even willing to have a conversation with him.
he is. He's
Um,
platforming Dennis tomorrow.
yeah, I heard that.
No, you're lying. Not after
I
he worked
swear.
with
Hold on.
Dennis and
Hold on.
got
Hold on real quick. So let Virgo say,
I'm hopping down because I got to go to sleep.
okay, good
okay.
night, Breezy.
Good night, guys.
Let
Thanks for
Virgo
letting me
say
up.
what she wants to say real quick, because I feel like it's important, because she's saying, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, I'm always willing to have a conversation with people. I don't get loud and animated. I don't need to do that. Um, but I'm always willing. And I always have been willing. Um, but I'm not okay with just brushing things like this under the rug. And I know it's been a year, but it still hasn't been addressed. And you can't just have new people to your platform like you're this person that you're not. You still do some of these things. You just a little more calculated
That's the
with
thing
it.
is like, right. That's the thing is like, it's one thing if you're like, look, I fucked up. I'm going to do better. I'm not going to do this shit anymore. Right. And you continue on with that behavior. But if you go and you're continuing to do the same behavior and just gaslight people into believing that you're this great dude, that's totally different. Like, if, listen, at the very least, apologize, let bygones be bygones, and just move forward. Like that, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's really all you're asking for is a sincere apology,
Mhm.
and hopefully he does better.
Yeah.
I don't think he's capable of that
And
though.
don't
So
lie and say you don't
listen,
dox people when you do.
Right.
That
he
part.
apologized to me, and now he's back to talking whatever shit he's talking about me. And I could give a you know me, I don't give a fuck. I personally
Right.
think
But
he
it's the point.
preys on the people that he knows that cares.
Exactly.
That's my personal opinion of it. Just
Well,
my opinion.
in my opinion of today, of him being so dead set on not having a conversation, even though Miss Unknown is not willing to right now, him, I believe that he is threatened by her strong.
Exact the point I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yeah, he's threatened by that because he knows that
That's the
she will
only
call
reason
it
why he
out.
wants a conversation.
Right.
That
That's the
the
only
same
reason.
reason why he wanted
Wait,
one with
wait, wait,
me.
wait. Let's be real. That's not why he wants a
No,
conversation
I can
Well,
with
even.
He
Unknown.
I
doesn't want the
is
conversation.
Malibu
He
because he likes
wants
to
to have
get the
Unknown on
strong.
his side because she's
Right,
another
but
one against Florida Man.
that's the point. He likes to get the stronger women to back him,
Right.
which is why he wanted to have a conversation with me, and I frustrated that man so bad abruptly ended his life.
But my
That's
thing
why he
is
wants to
that
have Dennis in there tomorrow too.
he doesn't want to have a conversation with her, is the thing. And
Right, he wants to just bend her to his side again.
I believe that he knows he can't do that. That she is stronger than that. That she will tell him, she'll tell him about himself every time. And he knows that. So that's why he's not willing, because he can't manipulate her and he knows
Yep.
it.
100%. 100%. That, and I feel like also some of it, and maybe I'm wrong, but I personally feel some of it, not the bigger portion of it, but some of it is because there's a lot of people over there that stand by her. strongly and proudly, right?
Mhm.
A lot of his main people, and he has made this fucking, oh, if he's made this rule, like not necessarily on her but other people, like, hey, if I don't hang out there, basically you can't hang out there, you'll be blocked, right? So make friends. Then you have her on your side with Florida Man, right? And then you have the people that sit over there and nobody's going to ask you questions that you don't want to answer. You know what I mean? And then you can continue to then manipulate people into believing your bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop down. Virgo, get out that damn kitchen. Okay?
I know, girl.
Immediately. Stop cooking and cleaning. No, I love you.
Love you too.
And the time we spent together battling him was great. It
I
really
had
was.
to go back through some of Sam's old lives, like when
No,
he talked about it.
I'm glad I could help her. I'm the one that provided her that YouTube clip
Yeah.
when she had that live.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Cartel,
you
because
know
I feel like this is very important.
Yeah.
yeah, the same way that when Katie Fluff Queen said what she said, I said no, I'm not gonna let you say that. Like he's still a black man, in America, but I never excused his actions.
Right.
Never excused his actions.
Right. Yeah, I like he has been done wrong too. Like things have been terribly done to him also.
Right.
That's why you see I did not bring anything to do with Bougie because
Right.
y'all are tit for tat at this point, and
Right.
you both have done really shitty things to each other. So, in my eyes, like, I can't call either one of you out for that shit because y'all are just doing it to each other at this point.
Well, and
But these
I
other
had to come to
people,
that realization. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, these other people who you did go after, it was completely unprovoked.
Yep. Yeah, they were just the crossfire.
Right.
And then always having other people to do the dirty work, like well, Casey admitted to me that him and Marissa were both in on screen recording me and taking it back to him to question whether or not I was black. I was really a black woman, so.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean,
remember that too.
Sunshine has admitted to a lot of things, and I respect her for that. I do.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, like her and I are good, moved forward. So, I appreciate the honesty more than anything.
That's how I am. Like, you know what? Despite how bad maybe things could have gotten at one point, it's the, hey, I realize I fucked up. You know what I mean? I do that on a regular basis. I just last night even, like, I acted like a child, right? That's what I'm saying. And like I am not hard to please. Obviously. Like I am a pretty easygoing person when it comes to certain things. And that's all it is like taking accountability and realizing where you fucked up. Both parties can both then apologize. And people, don't understand where I've had conversations with people who maybe have doxed me or said terrible things. Like I've said terrible things too. You know what I mean? Like let's just call it a day. We both did fucked up shit to each other. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm a pretty forgiving person, unless it comes to like racism or homophobia, those sorts
Right,
of things.
right.
I can't get over that.
No,
My
no, I
mind
can't. I
won't
can't
let me.
either.
Yeah,
But
like
just like the tit for tat stuff. You know what I mean? Like
no, sure, 100%.
somebody
Like,
said your first name, or you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
I get it. You
yeah,
know, like
I do. I really
I
do.
can't get past liars. Like I'm lying is like my
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah, I
pet
don't
peeve.
like that either. I
Like,
get Malibu. I'm not gonna.
because to me, if you're gonna lie about the little stuff, what won't you lie about?
100%.
Exactly. I agree.
And I can't trust you, what's the point of me befriending you? Or, you know?
Yeah.
Having
I'm gonna go
everything.
use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be back.
Don't forget to wash.
Yeah. Yeah, anything to do with kids, no grace,
Yeah,
100%.
no grace is given for sure.
Mm,
And it doesn't matter how old the kids are in my eyes, like,
Right.
because they're still someone's kids, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
even though some of us have adult children, those adult children are all some of us have, right? Like my
right.
children are my world. I don't know who this person is, but we're gonna get rid of them.
Well, anyway, I just came again to be another witness to corroborate everything Virgo is saying. Sam absolutely became very withdrawn after that happened. He just wasn't the same at all, at all. So,
And that's the thing, like, Samuel is a really good friend. Like he checks in on people. He, asks you how you are. Like he actually is a good person.
yes, he would always say, "Hey, Mama," to
Yeah.
me. How are you? You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Right, Switzerland?
hopefully you will get some closure, Virgo. For me personally, you know me, I don't give a fuck. I don't need none. But I hope one day you do. If that's something you're seeking, I really hope that for you. I do.
I don't need it personally. I would love for Sam to get it. I
Yes.
don't need it. But I do need for people to stop saying that he doesn't do that shit because he
Right. And,
damn
and I
well.
love the examples that you brought up here showing that because it just brought me back and I'm like, yep, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that too. I remember that
Yeah, and
too.
like I could have brought up all the little stupid stuff, but like I thought about it all day. Like I want to show exactly where he went real life on a whole group of people. And I
Mhm.
believe that it was the original attack on Samantha and her platform was because she was growing like crazy and she was doing really well in the awareness and
I,
anti-scam
I
space.
wouldn't I wouldn't doubt it. He seems like one of those men that gets jealous of what you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just leave it alone. You already know how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop because every time I talk, my voice gets worse. As
Yeah,
I
y'all,
can tell.
drink
I
some
can tell your
honey
voice is
lemon hot
fighting
toddy.
for its life.
it's just gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I'm back to normal. It is definitely fighting for its life. All right, I'll be in the
Love you,
comments. Thank you
Cartel.
for having me up. Love you guys too.
Yeah, like I feel like she was trying to be creative with like these game nights that she would do and like we would
And they
have
were so
thousands
fun.
yeah, we would have 1,000 people in there on a anti-scam trivia night or like,
Mhm.
like it was just I don't know, it brought new life to the community and more people were joining and it just felt like it was a good direction and then it all just fucking blew up. Like I don't
And then it
even
all
know.
went to shit. Like everybody stopped doing it. And then,
Right?
like, listen, when I was introduced to this side of TikTok, it was through you, Samantha, Got, fucking all the people, right? That's
Right.
who I met first. And when I tell you, like, I loved the way you guys held lives and stuff, like, there were rules, you know what I mean? There was like a standard that people, I wouldn't call it rules, but like there was a standard that y'all would hold yourself up to.
Of
And I,
course.
I, I wish the anti scam now worked the same way because it just went to complete shit. And now it's just like, whatever. I was like, I don't want to be in this anymore. I'm done.
Right. Same.
So done.
It's not something I want to be a part of at all whatsoever.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, there were good old days, you know.
There was. There was good
But
old days.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I wanted to tell you about this. This is like going left there. It has nothing to do with what we've been talking about,
That's
but
okay.
I have been listening to this podcast on YouTube for years. It's called the H3 podcast, and it's like a husband and wife, Ethan and Ela, and they just talk about like current events, and they have a whole crew and they do all this stuff, millions of followers. Um, but he is suing three other content creators for live streaming his live streams. And it's going to set a new precedence, I believe, for that whole thing. But I'm gonna send you something to like go watch, and it like reaction content is a thing, and you know the Fair Use Act allows us to do that, but it doesn't really go into effect on TikTok because it's a Chinese owned company, so US laws don't apply here. But that could change at some point. But the difference in just live streaming someone and using their content
Mm-hmm.
or giving your own feedback, those are two different types of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm going to send you a video that explains it really well. And
Send me that podcaster too.
yeah,
I
I
want to
will.
watch
I
it.
will for sure.
I
It's
already
his
forgot the
video,
name.
so
So.
you'll be able to see his channel. All right, I'm gonna hop down. I
All right,
appreciate
guys.
the
Thank you.
gifts and the support. And again, if anyone has any questions or would like to see more clearly, you know, the videos I showed or more or whatever, please reach out to me. And other than that, I'm gonna move on. But I just felt like I had to do
Just
that.
get it out there.
Yes.
Just get it out there.
Yes.
Wipe the slate clean. Well, I don't know about clean. Might be streaky, but you know what I mean.
100%.
Well, thank you for coming up, girl. I appreciate it. It
Thanks
was
for
very
making the
important.
platform. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank
All right.
You're very
you.
welcome.
Bye, Malibu.
Bye. Virgo. Switzerland, my daughter always says that my son is my favorite. And I always say, he's my favorite son and you're my favorite daughter.
So my husband says because we can't do the son and daughter thing, he's like, "You're my favorite firstborn, and you're my favorite secondborn." All right, let's see. I don't know.
I wanted to know, does anybody know
The
what
dog is your
happened
favorite.
what
Sorry.
happened between Monster and Hensley? I heard something about that, but I don't know what happened.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think the last I heard was Monster was telling Hensley to like shut the fuck up or something like that today. Today, right?
Wow.
I think it was Petty's live.
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, I think it was Petty's live. I'm gonna have to go reset my Wi-Fi. I need to order a fucking a new Wi-Fi extender. I talked so much shit about that thing, but now that it ain't there, let's see, real quick.
Vic- Victoria says check ghost.
All right, hold on. Remind me in a second here. Let me go. I'm gonna go restart my Wi-Fi. Hold.
Oh no. I never understood how the ghost signified snap, but whatever. But I mean, I know what you're saying when I see him. Victoria. What is ghost? Like making pottery? Oh my gosh. I want to do that. It's a distraction still from yesterday. Keeps me busy. Got it. Spiritual diamond. Do you play for money? Yeah, the ghost symbols are supposed to mean snap, I guess.
Malibu, do me a favor.
What?
Go to your homepage real quick and just look at the icon of Snapchat.
Look at the icon of Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh
Like if
no.
you exit out of here and you like say you wanted to go to Snap real quick, before tapping into Snap, just look at the icon.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hell.
Okay, what am I looking for?
What does
Oh,
the
it's a
icon look like?
ghost.
Starting to think that the rumors that these people are creating are real.
Why? But that's weird. Why would. Okay. I just always looked at the yellow box. That's how I found Snap. You know what, y'all?
She's a snail, y'all. I'm rubbing off on her.
I don't pay attention to little shit like that. I never even. You
Bless
know
her
what, Hollow
heart.
Queen? I am naturally a blonde, okay? I dye my hair black. I just don't look at the little things like
Bro, if I
that.
ever saw you blonde, I would never talk to you again. Like I cannot picture you as a blonde.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what?
Okay.
Tell me to do a PowerPoint presentation and I'll get that shit done in 10 minutes. See? FAFO says she never, not gonna lie, I never noticed that either, for real. I'm not the only one. Thank you, FAFO. What the hell are you doing?
Oh hell. Ah! Oh god. Oh, it's got a weight on it. Oh, it's got a hook too. Oh hell.
What is it? What are you getting?
The fishing pole of safety.
Yeah, I saw the yellow box. That's all I did. Do a PowerPoint on apps and their icons.
Y'all are newbies to the fishing pole of safety. Oh, I'm gonna try and stab it.
You're just gonna piss it off.
Oh,
You
you
know, fishing poles
just
belong in
land
water,
somewhere
not
where I
in
can
air.
find you. Why are you?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you circling the light, you wacko? Oh my god, guys. Yeah, it's a moth.
Right? That's what you need, Switzerland. One of those electrical tennis rackets that swaps bugs and zaps them.
Yes. Cash App and bio. I'll order it right fucking now. Where'd it go?
Oh, y'all be nice to me now.
Oh, I have a fly swatter out here. I mean, I got these things. But I don't think I
Listen,
can just use that.
I use my brain all day long. Do I have to use it on my phone? I shouldn't have to.
Where'd it go? This thing got the weights on it and a hook. Cash up and buy a brook. Just kidding. Okay. Maybe it went to sleep. That son of a bitch came right at my face, dude. Alright, Wi-Fi extender. $55. Jesus. $19.
That's true,
Some more
Gemini.
mouse
Maybe
cheese.
it's not using the machete.
$49, $26, $62. Oh, that's like new. Shit. They sell them on TikTok. Well, open your eyes regarding pest. So, I don't know if I could really like pinpoint it to one certain thing, um, because I've always been one to kind of see things in anybody really where I don't agree. But I think the first initial thing was Samantha when he put her photos out there. That was like the first thing where I was like, nah, like that's fucked up. I didn't agree with it. I did not participate in it. I stood up for her. And then it's just kind of been like slowly but surely over the last year, basically. Um, and I had been talking to Malibu about this and some other people where I was like, I'm seeing where there's like like a hierarchy, right? Like you have like the ladder of people that the people up here can do whatever the fuck they want, but then you go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, and if you do something that they don't agree with or Petty doesn't agree with, I was probably like in the middle. Like I wasn't up top, but I wasn't all the way at the bottom. I got away with like a lot of the stuff that happened. But when Hensley got blocked for
Me
talking to
too,
Blue,
Carrie.
and then when Robert got his ass handed to him because of his live, that I think Robert was the final straw for me. And at that point, I'm like, any day now, it's coming. I don't even know if I can keep my mouth shut anymore.
And I
I
begged her to
know,
not open it. It's
right?
partially her staying as long as she did was my fault.
Yeah, I at one point thought that he had like unofficially voted me off, which I know he did, but I think because some people were questioning him about it, he decided that he wasn't talking about me in that moment. I'm convinced. I don't think you'll ever convince me otherwise. But the day that I thought that he like unofficially was like talking to someone in his live, right? And was like, just don't come back. We don't gotta have problems, whatever. I took it as, all right, cool. I get it. Because he was talking about specific things that I had done the night before. That was the night that Stephanie had the phone dump. And I was up in a box with Rissa and Mallory, kind of laughing at me. We were like making fun of each other, you know. Rissa was making fun of my forehead. I was making fun of her forehead, whatever. And he had brought things specific to that. And so I know he was talking about me, but I just didn't, I don't think he wanted like the backlash at that moment. And so he completely denied it. But when I thought You have a big forehead, bitch. You and me both. I that day, like I was kind of tripping out. Like I don't know, like because I didn't know. Like, bitch, can you just tell me, and I'll feel better. But I was like, it's kind of a relief because at that point I was like, I was so tired. Fuck you, Rissa, yours is bigger. We're gonna have a forehead contest. Give tape measure. Um, I was like kind of relieved. Like it felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders for like 20 minutes. And then it wasn't. And then he denied it, right? So like, okay, cool. But I knew it was coming shortly after that. But Robert, and then when he like unofficially voted me off the island without a vote kind of thing, just kind of was like talking to me in code, like, yo, just don't come back. We don't gotta have the problems. I should have just stayed gone. I should have just shut my mouth. But that was probably about it. Rissa's gonna go measure her forehead. Damn, Malibu.
Just joking. Just joking.
Oh, snap. Okay. Hold on, I got distracted.
Oh yeah, those.
Okay. Victoria, I'm waiting for what you just sent me to load, but your question before that, no, you cannot see comments. I gotta wait for these to load. Yeah, no, I agree. Switzerland. Robert was kind of like my final straw where I was like, nope, not happening. I had grown so tired of, dropping people just because somebody else fucking insinuated or unofficially told us that we couldn't talk to them. I was over it. And then same with Malibu. Yeah.
Yeah, I was convinced that Florida man was driving to California to find me because I blocked him because Petty told us to block him.
Virgo, are you still here?
Every white van I saw, I looked in the driver's seat to see if it was Florida man.
Oh, Virgo's still here. Okay. Virgo, I got a couple. I'm waiting for the last one. Okay. Not the pet alligator. Thank you, Victoria. I'm gonna send them to Virgo. Adorable. Stop it. Our little alligator queen. I don't know. It's gonna take me 9 years to fucking send it. My Wi-Fi's being whacked tonight. Right? Those are adorable. And then my eyebrows are fucking gorgeous.
Victoria, maybe you can make one with me and Cedric. Oh my goodness.
Jerry, see, I still like the music he plays, but like, and sometimes he still makes me laugh. I'm not even gonna lie. So, like, Petty is a funny dude. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of what I don't want to say attracts, like, but maybe not in a physical appearance kind of way, but like attracts people to his page. He's funny. He was making me laugh today with he was walking or running 5 miles and he said, "Did I puke twice?" Yup. Like it made me chuckle, right? Because like I would have fucking puked, whatever. But it's just some of the other things that he does that I just can't get behind anymore. I have no hate for the dude. I don't want to drag him. You know what I mean? Like, but I just oh hell, oh fuck.
It went into your hoodie hat. What are you
No,
doing?
bitch, I see it. Oh.
All that over a freaking moth? Are you serious?
I got it, but never mind.
Thanks, Victoria.
Hey, I got a quick question. And if you can't answer, I respect that and understand that. But I think I was at the very beginning. I left during the time of like things started to happen. But what happened with Robert, if you can answer that? Like what all was like, I was at the beginning of people quotations turning on Robert, but I didn't know what exactly happened because that was when I left.
So Robert was holding alive that day because he wanted to bring attention that I think basically both sides be doing fuck shit, right?
Ongoing real life.
And going real life. And his first example of that was somebody who is well known in the community, and people did not take kindly to that. Now I understand where he was going, right? I was even irritated that day because I've kind of felt shut down and shut out, and so people's feelings are valid. I get that, and so basically uh, people kind of came to the conclusion that they were not a fan of how it transpired. So he ended up leaving the app for probably like 4 to 6 weeks. Um, and then when he came back, people are still bringing it up. So without naming names, I'm not trying to make anything worse. I'm not trying to bring the topic up, but that's essentially the gist of what happened.
That's all I wanted was the gist because I still like Snapchat and ghosted him and was like, "Hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm still here for you." Because that was when I was in and out of the app because I was worrying about my own shit. And then I like while he was gone I took my break. So when I came back, everybody was chill with him again. So I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." People have their own minds now again.
So Switzerland just said it. He just described it perfectly. He wanted to try and see if it was possible to stop the bullshit on all sides on a neutral platform. That is a perfect way to say that. Thank you, Switzerland.
See, I knew that he was trying to do that, and I thought it was an amazing idea. Like even
Yeah, I know.
I had,
Yeah, it just backfired.
yeah,
basically.
and that sucks that there's a so-called quotations casualty, but
But
still.
I will say that Robert has moved forward. He is doing something different with his platform. He is not in the drama. He's trying to just switch gears and hang out with the close people to him right now. So, not trying to bring this all back up. Especially if Robert watches this tomorrow. I'm not like, obviously we're not trying to bring it back up. That just was a question and answered. So
Yeah, I was even trying to be respectful of it because my first thing was if you can't answer it, I understand that and respect that. But I just wanted to know the gist. Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop.
you're welcome. It was all Mallory's fault. Anyways, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Burn. Yeah. I don't know if you're talking about the fuck is her name? Aries.
Yeah.
I don't think
Snap,
they were doing.
snap, snap, snap. She said, um, yeah, she had a picture up of her, but I just scrolled right past it.
No, no, no. No, they were. I was in there chatting a little bit. That she said she was not like
Oh, there she is.
making fun of her or anything.
Oh, Lord, Lord. Why? Well,
I mean, I
okay,
can dig it.
I can dig it. That's
I'm gonna
cute,
save it. I'll send it to
Victoria.
you. Oh wait.
I'll put it on my story in a couple days. I found him. Oh. Malibu's new profile pic. Oh no, they'll dog me hard. That's the only kind of man you can get is a cartoon character. Mama Zero cool. What's with the eyeballs, girlfriend? Always. What happened today, Jenred? I don't know. Needed spicy more or casual. Didn't know much which way to go. No, you're very cute, Victoria. Thank you.
I made green chili yesterday, right? And then I was like eating it today after I woke up from my nap after the dentist. I was eating it, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't even put the green chilies in it. I only put the. I don't know if. I don't
Spicy
know.
mayo. That's what Smash was saying. She was joking. It wasn't like serious.
Oh yeah,
I
no, that
just
was a
scrolled
joke.
past it and I saw a meme of you and I was like, why? What's going on? But I just kept going. Okay, Mama Zero, cool. So it was a. So what was it? A spicy salsa chili?
No, it was
Oh, I almost said that out loud. It wasn't me in the beginning. It was somebody else
Mm-mm,
in the chat. Uh
mm-mm.
huh.
So no, so like I usually I put I put like three different jalapenos, which added some spice to it. And it tastes really good, but I didn't put like the hatch green chilies or whatever, like the roasted. You buy them and like you can buy like a bunch of them. Oh, they're delicious. But I forgot to fucking. I did a different. I did a different thing yesterday. Instead of roasting the tomatillos, the garlic, the onion, and then I would normally add, or like the jalapenos and then the green chilies, I would put it all in a sheet pan and like broil it real good, fry them up real good. But I instead put all of those things except for the green chilies in boiling water with like seasoned boiling water, but I forgot about the fucking chili peppers. So I gotta add that in.
So how did it turn out?
Mod you up, girl. What? It's good. It just doesn't have the spice that it normally does, and I was like, maybe I'm just getting used to the shit. It tastes the same. It just doesn't have that little extra kick, First of all, what is chili? I'll show you. Girl, literally, you might have a better time than me right now. Virgo, look up chili verde or green chili. It's amazing. I'm fixing to go get a bowl like right now.
Okay,
But
well,
if I do
hurry up
that, then I'm
before
gonna
I
get all
get off.
full. I'm gonna get all full, and then so I gotta hang out at least like another hour, and then I'm gonna get something. Go look it up, Virgo, because it is delicioso. You stop. All right, we're gonna watch what Petty. Who we got? What Petty today, and then who else came live today? Scroll up. What? Oh hell, you guys are you guys beefing? Everybody come up right now. Y'all can beef in the box. No, but I need petties from today. If you got that to the person that just messaged me. Now look what I said. Oh.
No beef, only mayo. What does old people comments mean?
I'm not seeing what you said.
Yeah, I don't think it came through, Wissa.
I think you old people comments is here. Look, I'll show it. Take a picture.
Zoe, knock it off.
Versus, and I don't know why I call them old people comments, because I feel like old people eyes, like myself, you know what I mean? So you got regular comments, right, where you just see it down here, and if you slide it over,
away,
then they go up across the whole screen.
Oh, that would bother me that I couldn't see people's faces.
Well, that's why. I mean, whose face am I looking at besides my fucking damn self? When other people are up in the boxes, I turn them off. But then I miss some of the gifts too, because I can't even see my own face. So if y'all ever wondering, like, what? Shut the fuck up, Rissa. That's why sometimes I don't see gifts. Because like I can see it through it. You know what I mean? Like I can see through it, but not well enough. So if I ever miss a gift, because then it shows it at the bottom, and then I like think y'all after the fact. But sometimes I miss the big ones. So
Yeah, that's too
all right,
much
hold
going on. I couldn't do that.
Well, again, hold alive with fucking 320 people, and then try to keep up with all the comments in that little itty bitty box, bitch. You get used to it, right?
You don't keep up with the comments with the big comments on. So what difference
Yes,
does it
I do. You little hoe bag.
How come
Are you
people
going to
have
bed
to?
yet? Are you going to bed yet?
How come people have to tell me Malibu? Tell her to check Snap.
Well, because again, there's 320 people in here, and I get like probably 300 of them are fucking sleeping, but the other 20 people are fucking loud in
was
the
gonna
comments.
say, there's not
She's just
324 people commenting right now.
they talk fast, man, and I can't keep up. And then I gotta scroll, and it's easier if I
You
can
got
just
old
put it on
eyes,
like
for
the whole
real.
screen. If I put it on the whole screen, I can see them for longer, and I can actually read them. So
Y'all, that was our first fight.
second, that was our second fight.
Oh, that's true.
Watch your mouth. We're not loud. All right.
That was cute. Malibu, she has an old soul. Leave her be. Wow, her eyes are worse than mine, and I'm like twice her age.
I can lend you my aquariums if you'd like. Yes, please. And thank you. Even our fights are boring.
Was that Florida Man?
No,
Gone?
Switzerland.
Even our fights are boring. Oh.
Did you tell her our secret yet? What's our secret?
What, that you guys have matching foreheads? No, that's out there.
That's been out there. Rissa's is bigger though. You know how Florida Man and Viking compare D sizes? Like Rissa and I compare forehead sizes, but like both of us want the smaller forehead. You know what I mean?
Rissa, yours takes up the whole circle in your picture.
Smash got that mega mind forehead. If y'all ever look at any photo I take, I always cut off at least half my forehead, so it looks like I have a small forehead.
She said your face is just hanging
Whose
low.
is shinier? Your face is just hanging
It's
low.
called Zoom Malibu. No, Rissa, it's the forehead. Come on, girl.
Oh, man.
Serving up the beef up in here tonight.
She here for it. She here for the tea tonight. Listen, Rissa, you're gonna give me a dry socket, girl. Stop making me laugh.
Oh, no. You can't blame no goddamn dry socket on Rissa when you're smoking and drinking out of a straw. I gotta give that one to Rissa.
Malibu!
Malibu is just used to looking at Smashleigh's face so compact at the bottom that you don't realize what a full face looks like. See how I have big cheeks and then I have like a nose that's a little wide.
I noticed you cut
Hers
off half
is
your
like
forehead.
halfway down her face. Look at her ratio. Look at the top of her ears.
Rissa,
like,
didn't
Her
you
forehead
know?
is halfway down. And then it doesn't help that she's got that pony knocker at the top.
Didn't you know she was diagnosed with what was that? What did that lady come and announce to you that night? If
that she had the syndrome.
Yeah, alcohol.
Yeah.
Baby syndrome or something.
Oh, yeah.
We don't talk about Sid like that. Don't do Sid like that.
That's
what she said. She was like, were you born with SIDS? Like, what? The fuck, bitch?
Oh,
and
yes.
What is it?
You remember Sid went flying down that mountain on that, what's that fucking glacier?
Yeah, get some bangs smashed. That'll help.
No.
No.
There's no helping. There's no help.
She's got a cowlick.
Are you missing a piece in the middle? What's happening?
She was licked by a cow when she was a baby.
I'm
gonna get you a wig for your birthday.
Listen, y'all, my hair is not trained for this. Okay, hold on, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
She's got a mullet.
It's doing it for you. Mm-hmm.
It's not making me laugh.
I'm gonna get you a foam roller, and you're gonna put a little bump right in the middle. No, did you just try to finger tease it?
Well, fuck! Like, get the shit out of there, because it's like.
Oh,
Oh,
What the hell?
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna cry
this
because
is
I'm
why I
being
had.
Oh,
bullied
don't
about
make that
something
face
really
because then it
silly.
makes your eyebrows go down lower and it looks longer. Yes, raise them up. Give yourself the surprise look. There you go. Toothpicks will help.
Like,
Toothpicks, right? Mm-hmm. Just train them every night.
No, go get that silicone tape. That's what you do.
oh yeah, like tape that bitch up
Yeah,
to the back of
and
my
stick it
back.
there at nighttime.
Ooh, I just came to say, pick your face up.
I'm trying. Okay.
Pick your face up. This would be time for a facelift.
But how
Prime
do you
time candidate.
can you like make your forehead smaller? What if I made my forehead
There's a
like
Oh, I
really
think
like
it's
surgery.
growing.
I would look
See, now
stupid
that you're
if my
showing, like
hairline was like
you have
right
5
here.
fingers on there and still have room.
Shut up, bitch. No, I
I
only
pray for
four.
you.
Four.
Don't be move that piece of hair back. I see you got that gappage up there. It's okay.
Hold
There's
on.
a
Somebody
place
put
for
a poll up.
somebody.
You know what? You should change your name to Bumperhead.
That's your friend.
Wow.
I used to like
Wow.
it.
Miss have a fucking ball cap on your head. Nobody can see
Oh,
your
I
fucking
know.
forehead.
That was because I was kayaking and I fell in the water and I jumped in the water
You
and I.
should do a mean slick back from the 90s and then take a photo so we can see what it's
Not the
really
slick
looking
back.
like.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think. Let me see. Let me hold up. Hold up. I think I have one in my photo album here.
Right? Right, Switzerland? I'm the one that's married. Y'all too. Oh wait, I don't know about you, but you fucking single bitch and you unmarried bitch maybe. I'm married at least.
I'm unmarried by choice, so it's
Fair
okay.
enough.
It's okay. Listen, you know what's scarier? Big foreheads are a thing. It's those little ones that don't make sense to me because
Yeah,
your
I know,
hairline
like
should not be connected to your eyebrows.
your hairline, right? Like your hairline should not be like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to body shame anybody except for
No, to
Rissa,
each his own.
but
Forehead life is real. All foreheads matter.
I
There you
may
go.
listen. I might look like that alien from Family Guy, but I
From
feel
what?
like I flaunt it. Is it Family Guy?
Okay. Well,
No, it's not.
that's the best.
Goddamn, See, you be playing games. Malibu, come on to the club, girl.
Here, let's
So I do.
compare.
I kind of have
Hold
a.
on, wait.
I don't
I'm
have
gonna bring it back. Bring it back. Whose forehead is bigger?
a.
Malibu's.
I don't know. We might be pretty equal.
I think you're kind of equal because she's
I
kind
think
of
we might be
slanted.
equal.
She's got the tilt.
Yeah, like, but I gotta get it like far enough back, right?
Not the Teresa Caputo.
I am not.
Y'all are
Oh, Roger.
reckless
Yeah.
on here.
No, don't
My bad. I don't
Reckless.
watch the show. But
listen.
Roger. I might look like Roger, but you know, I'm at least cute sometimes.
At least you don't look like Coneheads
That's true. That's true.
because that's a serious
I
head.
might though. If I ever shaved my head, I could possibly. There's a good chance that I would be conehead.
I
My mom
believe
said I
it.
came out with a cone head, so
3 fingers? Man, that's kind of small.
Mine's 4.
like what yours like
Mine is 4.
that's not terrible. I feel like 3 fingers is a good size.
But I have big hands, so.
Ugh.
Where do you start it at like your eyebrow
Where do
area?
you start it at? Don't be trying to give yourself no grace. Where do you start it? Not in the middle of your face like you're trying to do. At the bridge of your nose. Get out of
Where
here.
do
I'm
you
going to
start it
sleep.
at? Like here?
Thank you, Switzerland.
Thank you, Switzerland.
Oh, that's not
You got
small. Oh, it's
you got a 2
2.
head?
She's got a twofer.
Not the twofer.
My husband says I have the smallest forehead ever.
It is
It's
small,
bitty.
Oh,
but it's not
Bitty
connected to your
bitty.
brows, so
It's
it's not
not.
bad.
It's not.
Okay.
No,
It fits your face.
no, I think that's very cute. You're gorgeous.
Smashly, on the
Listen,
other hand,
we're
will
all
pray for you.
gorgeous. We're all gorgeous. We're just having fun trolling each other.
Okay, go throw your cigarettes in the trash and listen.
3 fingers.
It's gonna
2
happen.
fingers.
At least do like smoke it in like increments, like 2 puffs here,
You
put it
mean I can't chain
down.
smoke? I think I chain
No,
smoked last time. I think I was fine.
you pushed it to
Just
the
gentle.
fucking limit last time.
no, we got everybody in our chat checking their forehead on how many
I know
fingers
everybody's like,
it is.
everybody's like, oh, I just stabbed
And
myself
all
in
of
the
them
eye.
are like,
Everybody's like,
phew, not like Smash, we're good.
Oh, God. How was Spash's
you
side
need to show
last
your
night?
forehead
Oh,
right now.
yeah,
Everybody
my
else showed their forehead. You got to show you. Put a picture up there, Rissa, of your forehead.
Of my forehead?
I know
Okay.
you got a picture somewhere.
I show my forehead all the time. It's just cut. Hold on. Let me see.
It won't fit in the box.
Oh.
Not the Laquifa. That name just caught my eye.
I saw that too.
Queen
Yeah,
Laquifa.
the Queen Laquifa. You think if I just do some mouthwash tonight, I'd be all right? They are going the same
Mouthwash
way.
doesn't shrink your forehead.
I'm talking about my dry socket,
I know.
Malibu.
No, salt water, warm salt water.
Just sea salt water. All right, I can do that. I can manage that. What about green chili? Without the
Emotional
green chili,
damage.
warm salt water, no straws.
This does. Zoe, stop it right now.
Fatty, you better stop it. You know it's bad when like I remember your dog's name is Fatty and not Zoe.
Because
I'm like, who's Zoe?
I call her Fatty more than I call her Zoe. Come here, Fatty.
Worst
She
pain
needs
ever. What?
Fatty.
Oh, dry socket. What do you do to fix it? I think I asked this last time, but I forgot. I have bangs for a reason.
I used to have bangs. I go back and forth.
I've never had
Why'd you
bangs.
cut off half of it, Rissa?
That's not half of it, Malibu. That's my fucking head.
I don't
Oh,
see
so
your
she cut
edges.
off from like here
I
up.
told you I have a full
So she's
face.
got
I
like
got a big face.
You gotta
pick up your face, Rissa. No.
Smashly, that's a full face, honey.
you gotta
You choked
squat
her,
down
you
then when you take the picture to fit it in the box.
I
I
actually don't because I'm only 5'3", so
let's
I
see.
don't
Wait.
squat.
We're gonna
Oh
figure
dang, you
this out.
got a big forehead and you're short.
I
I
don't
know
know,
you're not
man.
talking because Gullum over here
I
is
think we might
4'8".
I'm trying to measure Rissa, stop it.
It's a
I feel
4.
like we're about the same size.
No, your face is lower. You have half of my face.
Not your
I
face.
have a really big face, so you've got
That's
like a
a
quarter
fact.
of
So
my
she's
face.
saying, Smash, that her forehead matches her face and yours doesn't.
Yours does
I just got
not.
like an itty bitty face,
Exactly.
and then you just got a big mouth.
My mouth actually isn't that big. It's more my fucking cheeks and
Yeah,
that
try putting her in
nose.
the big box. See what
That
happens.
nose and those cheeks.
Oh wait, you're right.
There you go.
I feel like that
I
is.
think that's a 6 finger.
Do you have 6 fingers?
Well, I do have 6. I have 10 fingers actually.
on
I
one
feel
hand.
like that's. I feel like
Oh,
your face fits your face very well.
Your
yeah,
face
Actually,
fits
it's
your
big.
face? You mean your forehead fits
My
her
forehead
face?
fits my
your
face.
face
Yeah,
fits your face. No, your face fits your face.
my face fits my
Your
face.
forehead, on the other hand, not so much.
Your forehead, there's hope. There's still hope.
Listen, I'm gonna get the tape or something and just.
I'm telling you, toothpicks.
I
Try it
have
out
toothpicks right
tonight
here.
and let
Just
us
sleep like
know.
this. Okay.
Yeah,
You like
just
put
like
it down
that.
here, like that.
And
Okay.
then get you some
We just
tape
gotta
and like
train it,
attach it
right? We just
to
gotta
your
train it.
ears, and your ears will help lift it. I promise you.
Or I
Or
could just tape my eyebrows to my back. And that would help, right? We are
what is
all
your
beautiful.
wingspan? Is like what, 14?
What the fuck is that?
You
What?
hold your arms outside, straight to the side.
Your wingspan?
Your
Bitch, I don't got
wingspan.
wings.
Oh, honey.
My arms from tip to tip?
That's called your wingspan, yeah.
That's not. I don't got wings, bitch.
I don't know what Gollum
I don't
has.
know what it is. I don't know what it is though. It's probably about as tall as I am, which isn't much.
Exactly. That's why I gave you credit with the 14.
You you gave me credit when you said 4'8".
I know. I was being nice. I'm being nice for the 25. I've been working
I
hard.
appreciate it. Listen, we've been working hard on getting along. I think we're
It's
doing a
so
good job.
fucking hard.
Not drink some Red Bull.
For those wings.
Right.
Lord. All right, Gollum. I'm gonna try to go to sleep because
Not
I
Gollum.
need to get up soon.
We just came up with the name. What's the dude's
What's the
name?
name?
Not Gollum, but fucking American Dad. What's his name?
Roger?
Somebody just said. Yeah, Roger. I'm
Roger.
Roger.
Okay. All right,
I'm
Roger.
Roger. All right.
Who's
I
Roger?
She's Roger.
Oh, and then what's your name?
Gollum. Whatever the fuck that is.
I am not Gollum. Do you know who Gollum is? Oh, okay. Later on, I'll remind you. Look up Gollum. You're gonna get mad at me, but
You gotta
just know it
remind me
came from
later.
my heart. It came from a special place in my
Came straight from the pits of my heart.
that deep bottom piece.
The darkest part of my heart it came from.
Yes, it's all love in there for the 25.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. No, the one with the one tooth or something. I feel like Roger fits me better. I feel like I'm a Roger. With like the little wig on top, the little blonde wig. I feel like that fits me. All right, we're going to play
All right.
Petty's Wife.
Go do what you're doing. I need to
Get
be
out of
quiet
here,
and go to
bitch.
sleep.
Cute
Bye.
little
Bye,
Grinch heart.
Gollum.
Bye, Gollum.
I think of sister when I hear Roger. What? Gollum is not cute. Roger's cute though. I feel like Roger's cute. She won't admit it, but our foreheads, she might even have a bigger forehead than me. She just won't admit it. Have I ever seen Lord of the Rings? No.
Well, you guys could do a headbutt fight and see who wins.
Oh.
The one with the biggest forehead's gonna win.
I'll practice on my neighbor.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not too young for Sister. I know Sister. Sister. With what's her name? Ray. What the fuck is her name?
Is that Cosmic Unknown? Is that unknown? No. I
No.
am unknown girl. Okay. What else?
Tia and Tamara, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was thinking of The psychic. What's the psychic? I know Tia and Tamara. Sister. But I was thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking of the psychic. What's her name?
Okay. Sorry, Cosmics.
No,
Not that Cosmic.
no, not Sabrina. Raven. Thank you, Raven. That's a Raven. I was thinking Raven. All right.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna drop.
All right, we're gonna play Petty.
Enough laughs for the night for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be in the comments. Closing my eyes.
I'll show you our Arissa. Oh shit. Where'd it go? This is Rissa. She won't admit it.
Oh, now that's fucked up.
That's what she called me. Oh, fuck. No, that's definitely probably me more than her.
You know what?
Especially with my dry socket over here.
Oh, goodness.
Rissa sitting down there pretty like, I ain't got a dry socket. All right.
That was horrible. Okay, catch me, y'all.
Catch you in the comments. All right. We're going to play this live from today. Oh, wait. I got to... Hold on. Fuck. I forgot. I got to get my cup holder ready. Ready for action. There we go. So, I don't know if it's going to be as good as my other one, but... Not the wheeze. Leave my wheeze alone. All right, hold on. Hold on, I'm all fucked up now. Hold on. God damn it, I fucking wiggled my way out of the... wiggled my way out of the chair. We're the Wheezy Club. Well, yeah, if you smoke the fucking vapes, a popcorn lung's terrifying. I just smoked the good old cancer sticks. I don't know what's worse. Rock the baby.
So, so if my phone turn on, if this phone turns on, if it's got enough juice. So here we go with the unblock again thing. Somebody told me they wanted to basically let me mom have it. And I don't think it'd be right if I didn't unblock her so she could have it. I'd see.
Two hours and 14 minutes. Oh, I was supposed to order a Wi-Fi extender. All right, hold on.
You're saying no. I don't think it'll be right to not unblock her. So what I'm gonna do is see if this phone comes on here. Yeah, no, that's safe for me. Yeah, a Southern talking to. Two Southern women. I'm all for it. I mean, they both Southern, you know. The other person that wants to talk to her is also Southern. So I figure why not? Because you got a bunch of, I mean, technically, y'all got drama going on.
It's loading. Oh, really? Maybe I'll check that out then before I buy one. My internet company.
That I'm not involved in. And so, yeah. Come on, show me. We ain't got nothing else. Shit, y'all was over there watching drama anyway.
I don't know why he thinks he can just demand people to come over. And they will.
I mean, let's not act like you wasn't watching drama. Let's not act like that, because you know what I mean. Hey, now, that's fine.
I'm fucking unstoppable, bitch.
Oh, you got a front light and a side light.
I'm Inspector Gadget, Toenail. Inspector Toenail. There we go.
Oh, I like that.
And you can't even see me, bitch.
Niggas really mad because we live. You a freak because you trying to take a flick. Old pose, try to take a pic. Switching sides.
Oh, my goodness, motherfucker. And my hair's falling down. Yep.
That
you
is fire.
Look. This thing is fucking rechargeable. Bitch, you can see for days in this motherfucker.
Where you get it from?
My wife got it for me because she loves me and she doesn't want me to be blind while I color at night when my child's asleep, you know? And that way I don't have to go on my child with my phone flashlight.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, my wife loves me. So the divorce is off. Y'all can't have my wife no more. Leave her alone. You 3 over 4s. Bye.
Yeah, Kelly, for sure.
Okay, let me at least go to the most important thing that I had to say before the news or before anything else, before I give you some workout tips. Oh, hold on. Oh, hey now.
Sorry. Real quick, because I see people asking. It's literally on Amazon for $10. If you need the link, just message me. I'll send it to you guys.
Katie.
I do want. I want to.
Katie's her wife.
I know it was like really
All
good.
right. Listen, the way she sent me a video this morning, I woke up laughing so damn hard. Okay. I'll send it to you guys. Just message me.
Yeah, I want that. I'm gonna message you. I want that. The biggest message I have to get to first is
no, he does not.
I believe in, and if any child is watching, I believe on doing to others as you want done to you. So I am not giving anyone or telling anyone here to do anything to anyone's pages. If I have someone blocked, I'm not also telling you to block the individual. I don't even think you should know. I personally don't think you should know who's on my block list, because that is too much. That's too much, and I'm not trying to control nobody. Go where you want. Go where you want. So I am personally not trying to hinder anyone, okay? So if you thought it was over here, I do not do that over here. Yes, Bubbles, it's based on our own peace. Hey now, Hollywood. Huh? Rats, no.
Congratulations on your baby.
No, I'm not telling anyone who not to follow. And I'm not doing that. Okay?
Well, he'll block you unless you're like in the top tier of people. Then you can do whatever.
Any drama, I think it's bad for your system. I think it could
Yeah, so too.
harm your nervous system, your soul, your body. It's a lot to keep up with. I know. I know. I'm CJ. I did let them know that I was going to unblock her for that reason. So CJ, I do want to let you know that I'm gonna unblock her. I am gonna unblock her so that way. It's just right. It's the most southern right thing to do because to let her come to the port. Mima, yeah, I'm on blocker. I'm gonna do it right now. It's the most southern right thing to do because I truly believe that the most southern right thing to do is to make sure she's in the room. Does anybody have, and not Mima, I don't think it's Mima 53. Does anybody have her user handle? Anybody have her, what up now? Does anybody have her user
All the
handle?
time, night nurse. All the time.
In fact,
he doesn't
Coach Crystal, that be
ever
accent.
talk straight.
You ain't half a cake. Rebecca 1111. Okay. Because I don't like being, if it's going to be some mess, it might as well be some good southern mess. That's the only kind of mess I like. I don't see her. Does anybody have the ad that she can give? Anybody can give me the ad? Because I don't see her. And I don't want to. Okay, thank you, Lady Scorpion. Let's see if you sent it to me? You sent it on IG? Let me look.
Oh, absolutely, Gemini.
Because it's not. Hold on. Let me look at IG message. Bubbles came in yet? Yep, there's Bubbles' message. It is Country Hood. I hope she is. Country Hood.
Hey, Kelly. Yeah, night nurse.
Okay. Country Hood is unblocked. Can we see about sending an invite out? So that way her and CJ can hold up. I just got another one. Love Peace 777 _
Okay, Richie, you're fine, honey.
Actually, I don't even have I don't have that account blocked in all actuality. Huh? Can I have a snack? Yeah, you can get that. So let's see if I can share this. Let's see if I can share this to her.
Aren't real. So if you get a link for me, it's the link to the headlamp. Okay, don't freak out. It'll take you right to Amazon. If you don't trust me, I could send you a screenshot of it too, if that's better, but you'll have to add me on like Instagram or something to get that. But Petty, you got it. Bubbles, you got it. And Jennifer, I send it to you.
Thank you a lot, Kate.
Yep.
Best. Gonna get that thing. So I did share it to her. It has nothing to do with me. It's between her and CJ. Just go ahead and put in this announcement out as well. It has nothing to do with me. These are two Southern women that has nothing to do with me. This is too I am Okay, so I
I
will
click all
not
the links.
have
If y'all
my
ever
mic
want to
on.
hack me, send
I will
me
be
a
muted.
pretty
Okay,
looking link. I'll tap it.
I know, and not judge. That's
Never
we
failed.
cannot ask for that, Mama Hook.
I'm
We
nosy.
cannot ask for that. You know, they are grown ladies. They are adults, and I am not going to be asking anybody to talk one at a time. If it
I
becomes
don't
too
mean to. I'm
much for
curious.
any one of you, you can leave
I'm
the
like, ooh,
room.
what is this? Tap. But it always sends me to somewhere cool.
You can leave the room. There's other stuff going on that you can leave the room, hang out, and while they're
I
having
don't fuck with
their
them anyway.
discussion. And if you've never seen older women talk, and you've never been told to mind your business and stay in a child's place, that's where I'm going to be today. I'm going to be in a child's place.
Definitely.
because I'm going to be a fly on the wall. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Nope, we don't do that here. They can just get it all out. So do as you're told. Do as you're told. So that's how I'm going to be. I'm going to be a child of God today, and I am just going to be Wi-Fi extender. No, it's not. It's not about FWA. It's between CJ and her. That's it. It has nothing to do with me, nor anybody else, at all. At all. What's that?
Meat corn dogs.
Yeah. Is that the sausage one?
Hell no. I had one of those this morning though, with the pancake.
Yeah. I like the blueberry ones.
Oh, bitch, yeah. Anyway, that's not what I'm up here for.
I like the blueberry ones.
I feel like, Zoe, I'm gonna knock you clean out. Don't ever dress me like that again. Anywho,
I'm sorry.
I'm Inspector Toenail to you now. I think we should all just get these headlamps and just come and get in the box and just blind everything.
I wanted to come on here to tell you out of blocking you, and
Did you say
I'm just gonna walk the other way. Yeah, I will be blocking you, and so now I'm gonna just walk the other way.
You know what?
Can't
even see your head ass though. I can't even fucking see your head ass. I can't see the fucking head.
Yeah. I ain't want nothing. I just come on and tell y'all folks have a good day. Pet yourself a good day. It's 95 degrees out here.
You too.
What is it?
Be safe on that
95
road.
degrees. I can't remember the words. I ain't on the road.
Have you been drinking and driving, Zoe?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Drunk. We need to form an alliance, please. I feel like you want to wear it. You can wear it.
See
I feel
that
like you
shit?
look pretty cool with it. What you think? Now, kid, my Brinley's gonna put it on, so I gotta go because this is gonna be an epic moment. I'm probably gonna get butted. Bye.
I know CJ. I think is on a call, so we're gonna check in on. We're gonna check in on Mima to see if she's available. We're gonna see if she's available. Hello, Monster.
Good morning. I have a question. Huh? What happened?
I was told to check IG. I had to check. Hey, Monster.
Okay. Yeah. I have a question. Why the fuck are we being blamed for reporting people?
I don't know. I mean,
Because we don't do that. But I will tell you that one of the mods over there hangs out with people that do report people all day, every day, all day long. Quit fucking lumping people together. We don't report. Knock that shit off.
Nope. We treat others how we want them to treat our page. And yeah, I definitely don't do that.
They got a messy ass mod over there that fucking hangs out with people that think it's okay to fucking post jobs and report people and all the things. And she's up in those boxes saying, it's on. Okay, Hensley. Okay.
She do what? Hold on, she do what?
Okay, Victoria, I will, honey.
She hangs out with people that think it's okay to be posting jobs and reporting people's pages and all the things.
Okay, at first I thought does she do that? Okay, she hangs out with folks that do it. Okay.
Hensley got real fucking messy all of a sudden. Also, I got text messages when Hensley was over there sharing that shit to Bree. She was over there sitting talking shit about me. So if she has a motherfucking problem, she can come and tell me to my motherfucking face.
True.
Yeah,
True.
talking about Hensley.
Hensley, you better fucking. She's sitting over in the boxes over there saying, "When they come in, I'll tell you who they are over in that church." Bitch, no one's over here reporting anybody. So shut your fucking stupid ass up, Hensley. Dumb bitch.
But you ain't done nothing wrong.
Nothing. I'm tired of that shit, Petty. I'm fucking tired of it.
Enjoy the pool. I know a lot of people are tired of it. But it's outside of our control. And just like they say, and we can only control what's inside our control.
Hensley's one of the messiest bitches on this app, and she's over there just acting like she's going to be calling us out if we go in there because we're reporters and all the things. Shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Mikey, they really don't know you. They don't know who you are at all.
At all.
It's probably fucking Hensley's little friends that go in there reporting. I'll be saying that. That's what I think. I also think that it's people acting like they're cool and they're going in there reporting. That's what I think. I think that the call's coming from inside the house. That's what I think. I'm a hop down.
Oh, hold on. Andrew has good news.
Oh.
If you want to say.
Yes. So, as everybody knows, I've been on hospice for quite some time.
No, this is
and I've been on it 3 different times, and I came off of it. But for the since December, I have been working with a pulmonology treatment nurse 4 times a day, 5 times a week. I have now been able to breathe better when I talk. I have been able to just breathe in general. And as of 7:15 last night, I am no longer on hospice.
Oh my fucking God.
For real?
100% for real.
Oh my
You can see your
God.
boys?
And I got a haircut.
Oh my God, look at you.
So you can go see your boys?
No, I'm still going to be here. So I'm off hospice, but my heart is still I have an aneurysm on the lower part of my heart that is growing actively, and it is going to rupture.
Yes, so last night Andrew, I don't know if Andrew's here right now. Andrew came into the box for something unrelated. And I tried to get him to say it, but he had his own plans. But yes, Andrew is not on hospice. As of last night. And I know that some people kind of maybe didn't understand that, but I just want to put my point of view out there real quick before we get back to this. I've worked in hospice for, I don't know, since 2012, and a long time. So I have seen many people go on hospice, off hospice, on hospice, off hospice, right? So that basically means that Andrew, the life expectancy, right? Because there is there is a limit, right? That hospice has for life expectancy. And if you exceed that, then you don't qualify for hospice, right? So of course, Andrew still has some health concerns. But as of right now, they're not that prominent so that he can be off hospice. Like he said, he got a haircut and he looks very handsome awesome, by the way. And that makes me so happy because he texted me last night so excited. He called, but I was in the middle of I was trying to install the new shower head thing that I got, but it makes me really happy. He's still going to be in the same facility, and but he's expected, all things considered, to live longer than they thought he may have lived prior. So love you, Andrew.
To end me, that's why I'm here.
Okay.
But that can happen anytime. The way it's growing, they're saying it could happen anytime between now and within 5 years.
Okay.
So because it's been within 5 years, I am no longer actively on hospice for now.
Good. That is great news. That's great.
This is the best time. This has been the best that I've been able to breathe in 6 years. That's because I'm working with it.
He was going to come in here and announce it tonight also, but he might be sleeping, so we announced it for him.
Technology nurse. I would say quite a bit. 4 times a day, 5 times a week, and it's been amazing.
So basically, your life expectancy got expanded.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing news. That's great news.
Instead of being holding on with trying to breathe every day.
I think. Sorry, I keep pausing this, but I think there was one gentleman that I knew who, in a 2-year period, had been on and off hospice 5 times. No, 5 times. That's where I originally learned, like, oh wow, you can go on and off hospice, right? Like, it's not a death sentence, right? It's a form of comfort care, to make sure that somebody is comfortable. Hospice doesn't always mean end of life, right? It's just a way to prepare for if the end happens soon, right? And so yeah.
I not been gasping for air.
Right,
my capacity is sitting in the higher 90s now.
Yeah,
I am on 3 liters of oxygen now instead of 2, but the 3 liters have kept me up into the high 97s, 98s.
I'm so happy for them. I'm trying not to tear up.
I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share. I wanted to tell somebody, but I didn't want to just not tell everybody at once. Like, kept it in last night, but except for I told.
Girl, if that's something you want to do it.
Told her, but
because the fact that you're considering it says a lot.
I am so fucking happy for you. We both have. Oh my gosh, you've been through so much, Andrew, and
you guys are all have been there for me, and I appreciate it.
I love you. I'm so happy for us. I'm so happy for you. Thank God has really been blessing us lately. And I told you before that we just have to be patient and these days would come. I am so happy for you. And I love you so much. Thank you for sharing this with us because I've already had a great day and now you just make my day even better. And I check it out.
Brandy, I love that.
We all needed a good day, and today.
Brandy, I love that. And I really hope you get your transplant, baby. I really do.
Listen, I'm totally crying, but I want to say this. I knew that this was going to happen. That's all I'm going to say. I knew it.
always do. You always do.
I love
And
you,
that's
Anne.
why I love you too. You guys have all been absolutely amazing to me and helped me through some of the darkest days that I've been
We're
having.
watching Pastor
And
Petty.
coming in here and interacting with people has gave me something else to look forward to on a daily basis. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Amen to that. Thank you for everything.
You know, I always tell people that are sick, I always say, um, act like you got the diagnosis that you're gonna live. Like, believe in that. Believe that you never got a diagnosis that you're gonna pass. And please, like you speak to the universe. You receive from the universe things that you believe already that you have. Does that make sense? It's called The Secret. I knew this day was coming. I'm so happy for you, Andrew. I'm crying happy. I'm crying, then I'm happy.
I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much.
I'm a hop down. I'm a mess.
There's not a day that I don't appreciate you guys. Yeah, it doesn't
At least
come
I'm
on,
not
but
the only one.
yeah, I think that the light bulb is. Yeah. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Thank you. The battery light went out. That's really, really, really good news, and I'm really proud for you. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I didn't know it was going to be that when you said I got the good news, but that's really good. That's really good.
It's funny because when Andrew texted me last night, because it was, he messaged Desi and I. That's who he told first. The moment he said he had really good news, I immediately knew that he had come off hospice. And I feel like if anybody knows Andrew well enough, right? And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if anybody knows Andrew well enough, that would be like your first thought. Amazing news. What would the most amazing news that you had at 7:15, 7:30 at night be? That you had to immediately text a couple people and tell them. It would be that. Yeah. But I'm not going to turn this into a negative thing, but Andrew, I'm so excited for you. I'm so fucking happy. And he immediately went and got hit. Like, he got, I know it's kind of a terrible still here, but he went and got a haircut. Look at how handsome he looks. Handsome Andrew. Alright, anyways, let me stop talking shit. But I'm not really talking shit.
It was amazing, and I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys really don't need to, but thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna, hop down here to the cousins and hang out. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah, you make a lot of folks' day. And this is why I can't be bad. I can't do no bad stuff. This is why I can't be bad. Okay, so I am going to tell me, Mom, we could do it like this. So I could turn the sound on, and me, Mom, can. Is that who I think that is? Yeah. Thank you, Charlie T. And CJ can come over here. Oh,
It's gonna start screeching.
turn your ear like that.
I had to skip through it.
Yeah, every day, but they all like me. Okay. Andrew, I did miss the news. I'm working, but I'm happy for you. Queen of all trades, deliver the message. So yeah, as soon as CJ gets here, I'll click that back on. And if this is the only way to get
her message across to Mima, I'll turn this back on because just offer clear sounding.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Spencer.
screaming you because it's the only way that I can
Just feels like he expects that.
get, I guess, what CJ needs, since she not brave enough to come over here, but just brave enough to listen to the live, which is weird, a little weird. CJ, are you still on the call? Kind of pausing things for this. So is CJ CJ here? Is she here? Okay. No, there's a monster. CJ, are you still on a call, CJ?
There's a bunch of people over there that know that we don't report over here. So the fact that they're just going along with that really pisses me off. I want to just say that the people over here, we're busy, okay? We don't give a fuck
Right, Ranger.
what the fuck is going on everywhere else. We don't care. We're not busy reporting. So if you think that you're going to send out your troops and like report everyone over here, that's going to take a long time. That's ridiculous. Also, the call's coming from inside the house, and I'm going to leave that there.
I know who you're talking about. I know you. 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. So I am going to play Andrew's song, and I believe I remember it. I hope. Let's say that there's a Kirk Franklin song that Andrew likes. I can't remember everything, but I do remember that. Andrew, what's the name of that song? What's the name of that song? Come on, help me out, Andrew. Come on. Hold on. Hey, he don't have in his hands. Hold on. What's the name? No. You don't. It's a specific Kirk Franklin song. It's not Stump. It ain't Stump. I got it. See, God help me out. My life's in his hands. Yeah, God help me out. No matter what you're going through, I know that you can stand. Know that I can stand. I know. And then you and Mimon and y'all they were screaming and she was. All right, so I gotta make sure that they can hear you. Mima isn't back in the box yet over there, but she was in the box, so I don't know if she's here or if she's there. But they were screaming that she was in the box, and Mima, the one, I don't want to say that person's name. Because this is about you and Mimon and y'all having y'all conversation. So it's not about all the
monster. I've heard that all morning that we report. I don't know why everybody else thinks we do. I don't do that.
Yeah, Brandy.
And I don't think a lot of you do. My thing is, I got shared alive this morning to FWA, and I had other things. And Angel and
just make sure that her mic's not unmuted, but when she does unmute, I'm gonna unmute them.
Okay. I got shared FWA's live, and about 30 minutes later, I went over there. Meemaw finds it necessary to announce that I'm there for some reason and claim I'm your mod. I don't know a lot of people that don't know I'm your mod, but who gives a shit? You don't have to announce me every time I walk in a room, number one. Two, if you don't like me, why do you follow me? I've never had an issue with you or nothing else. So just because you walked away from over here don't mean you need to be hateful to everybody. And I don't need an announcement when I walk in. I didn't know what was going on and really didn't care. Then I found out that she thought the comment cousins were taking her page down, and I don't think that was happening, but I could be wrong. I don't know what everybody does, but I don't see us doing that. No. Then I heard that Manny, whoever that is, was the problem. So
it's from Messy Talk.
But anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. Me, Mom, I ain't got an issue with you. You don't have to announce me when I come in. Most people know who I am. And I don't run back to Petty and tell him everything. Do me and Petty get along? Yep. Do we disagree on a lot of things? Yep. Does he listen to me sometimes? Yep. It's not a big deal, man.
CJ.
Chill out. Chill out. A lot of this shit could be settled if we didn't have people running back to each other and telling on each other and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. We're grown people. It's an app, for the love of peaches. Okay. See you later. Bye.
Bye. She's responding. She's responding. She's responding.
No, go ahead.
CJ,
do I need to drop so you don't? No. Your life don't get bothered?
No. And don't report.
They're gonna report me anyway. So I mean, whether you're in here or not, because no. But according to Martha, they're not, because we're some of the people that don't bow to Petty and Mima. Why would you drop out of this box that you sit in every day to?
So I guess she didn't really want to respond. She was looking after you said that for, I guess some sympathy or something.
Yeah,
that was the one with the B name speaking on Monster.
Listen, don't go crying to people that I jumped on you or anything, because I promise you it could be a hell of a lot worse. But I'm being nice because I don't have nothing against you. And I don't like this yan stuff. I don't announce when you come into a room on your sneaky. So, we don't report.
No.
All these people that are reporting is blaming it on us. Stop it.
I mean, can you actually say we?
Well, she has, it seems as if she's getting the attention that she needs, and that's all. So I'll go ahead and insert this block back. Okay. Just she don't want to talk. I'll just put this back on there. All right. She don't want to speak. We'll let it be.
That's right. All right. What else is going on?
Nothing else. I just wanted you to get that out.
I saw Andrew in the box and I saw Munchkin in the box.
Oh, Andrew got some good news. He is on hospice.
What?
Yes. So he has more life expectancy. He's got more life to live.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's important. Not this other shit. Stuff like that right there is important.
Way more important.
Andrew, I'm so proud of you, sweetie. All right, I gotta go now.
I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for drama. I really don't. I don't have the time anymore. It's a lot of work. Drama is work. You have to decompress. You have to make these stories up. You got to make people fight, and that's just too much work.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you, Andrew.
Yeah. Thank you, CJ.
Right.
Thank you. Well, we'll let that group of ladies do their thing, but I wanted to offer you something that you get for a very high price. I think that your wellness, you don't take time to really take care of yourself. Hey, now, and I think that you should start taking care of yourself. So I asked you if you can do a HIIT workout with a timer. It's pretty simple. 3 exercises that you can do at home. Squats, 30 seconds. Hold 30 seconds. Just keep squatting. And then when the 30 seconds up, you take a 10-second break. Take a 10-second break, and then you move to the second exercise. You're going to move to push-ups. You're going to do 30 seconds worth of push-ups. I know, no joke. You're going to take 10 seconds. Then you're going to do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Oh, it's not painful. You don't need any equipment. You don't need any equipment for this. I'm giving you something that is... No, you can do this. You can do it. 30 seconds, 10 seconds. You're going to do 3 rounds of this. You're going to do 3 rounds of this. You're going to do this because you need to take care of yourself, and you don't do enough of that. And I think it's important that you do take care of yourself, because a lot of times you get lost in your phone that you forget to take care of yourself.
Made me laugh around this time.
My 5 for cardiac patients. Arm rotations, 15 seconds. Side steps, 15 seconds. Front lunges, 15 seconds. 3 rounds.
Who's Julie?
3 rounds. 20-second rest though, instead of 10-second for cardiac patients. 20-second rest. 20-second rest. Yeah? Yeah, 20-second rest. Yeah, 20-second rest for cardiacs. I think you don't do enough taking care of yourself. I see a lot. What I see, at least when I step in here, I see a lot of people that are all wound up. Like you're really wound up, and you have some stuff that you need to get out of you. And nobody's telling you that. Nobody's telling you like, hey, you gotta breathe. You gotta take a breather. You've been on here too long. Because the same time that you spend on here, you can take that time and spend it, putting it into your body. Ain't that, Casper? A chair workout. 40 myself if I have running that. I don't care what anybody else is telling you. Running. I ran in it. Did I regret it? Yeah, I regret it. But it was worth the sweat that came off. It's gonna be worth this steak gorgonzola that I eat with these tortellini ravioli filled with 3 cheeses. It was worth every bit of I ran in the heat. I said, forget the treadmill. I said, it's 95 degrees outside. Let's go. And did I throw up 2 times? I did. I threw up 2 times. But never seen a man throw up because of the heat.
I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing.
Let it all out.
Because that would be
right
me
into mouth,
puking
1 and a
after
half.
like a third of a mile running.
And once I got to the next mile, I threw up again.
I don't think
it is
anything really
worth it.
happened
Get your body
after this. I guess maybe it did.
used to
Very beginning, but I just thought I'd come straight to the source, like most people.
No, my kid said it's hot in here. The seats are hot. Yeah. I said, it's time to prepare. Because I never got in the car. And it was hot as hell as yesterday.
I'd be puking.
So, you need to prepare.
He's definitely a snot
next year.
Tears rolling down.
Bubbles, how you doing, Bubbles?
Okay, I just got a quick question. Someone said, they keep saying over there that you said Meemaw owes me an apology.
No.
Was that actually said?
No, somebody, I know who said it in the comments. Somebody said it in the comments, and I said,
okay.
Let me go back. Hold on, let me go back over there. Let me go back over there. Let me see if she's talking. Okay.
Like I said, I haven't even been live. Everybody knows I have not been live.
Hold on, her mic is muted. Let me see.
Well, I just picked up some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
There you go. No, her mic muted.
Yeah, I went over there. I'm like, because I kept hearing my name brought up, and it's all put in the chat. And they're like, no, CJ. And then they start back. Well, Petty or somebody said your name. And I was like, I wasn't here from the very beginning, but I just thought I'd come straight to the source, like most people would.
Yeah, I was in the comments, and I said no. I said no when they said in the comments because I didn't want no extra.
All right. Well, like I said, I've been laying low without counting over the weekend. So
I wasn't
mashed potatoes. Stop it.
I wasn't going on time.
It was nice up in the woods where with the wildlife. Saw some bears just on the camera, but they're still close. They're so cute though. I just want to play with them, but I'm being told no, don't play with the babies either.
Yep. You can keep the bears. You can keep that. They climb trees. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good on that.
They climb up trees. I got pictures of that too.
I'm cool. I'm glad you had a good time, but I'm cool with that part.
All right. Well, I just wanted to check that out, make sure. Clear up the confusion on my end because I thought maybe I missed something.
No, ma'am. I'm sorry that they confused over there. I know a lot of people say
They did. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to give y'all a bit of the news. So,
okay, we're going to skip through.
We're not going into a playful and creative power of 3 with the golden pyramid. Meditation. Imagine that this triangle has the potential.
Rubio.
The baby is getting all her treatments and everything is crazy. These messages came around 2021 from her Clinton around 2021 by. Let me read you out these messages, okay? Hey, and to the person, I'm not like, I think this will be helpful for everybody. Y'all ready to listen? Y'all ready to listen? Tell me y'all ready to listen. These messages came in from a caller. Okay. My best friend Cassie, who is always in your life, has a baby. The baby has CANCER, and now people are saying she's a scammer and on the run with her kids. I don't really go live on my own, but I want to get the word out. But I didn't want to get in the box. I didn't feel comfortable with it. She's not on the run with her babies. She's not on the run with the baby. You know, you don't wrote. So, you know, I don't know everything, so I don't know what THR means. So I hope I got that right. The baby is getting all her treatments and everything is crazy. She never once asked for money. I had a GoFundMe up, but that was a year ago. She made $1,500, $1,500, nothing crazy, and then someone reported it and a new one was never made. I don't think we should be calling. It's okay. I don't think we should be calling folks scammers. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah, come on. Yeah. No, other places though. They talking about other places.
I'm sorry, cause I found this out at 6:00 in the morning. So sleep is not an option. I'm literally shaking. So when I was writing that, I was not worrying about punctuation. So I'm sorry if it was all.
You're fine. No, you better be glad I read it all.
I know, because I was worried, because I'm like, he always says he don't read shit. And I don't have a platform. I don't go live. I'm in your live. I'm always very sweet. I'm always very nice. I don't do the fuck shit on TikTok. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't let it affect my real life. But someone slid in to a girl's DM saying that Savage Cassie, who always watches you.
No. Who is the person that was calling her a scammer?
Well, they won't. The person that told us will not release the name.
Okay.
So now it's like I got to be on a witch hunt. Cassie's here.
Okay.
That's Savage Cassie. Everybody's seeing the things. Baby strong. There's medical records for days. I am linked to all of them. I never showed them, and I said to her, she wanted to show them on live, and I said, you ain't got shit to prove to these people to be showing a baby's medical record. This baby was 3 months old when she was diagnosed with cancer. It took us, her husband had to work. It took us, she lived at a hospital basically for over a year. Okay? Finally, at 9 months old, they put her on chemo immediately. They only were able to give her medium chemo. There's 3 different levels. Even though she was high, they couldn't give her that because it would have unalived the baby. She was so little. I personally, so if anybody wants to attack me, I made a GoFundMe to try. She couldn't work. Her husband was working himself into the
Maybe
ground.
I shouldn't leave you out here for right now. I feel like that's kind of a trigger warning. Are you okay with listening to it? Yeah. Are we okay with listening? Or should I just... I'm going to get some green chili, but without the green chilies. Because I'm starving. We good? Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Alright, we're cool? Okay.
You know, being at the hospital trying to take care of this baby, the baby never even got to have a fun, and you know this, you have kids, a fun tub time. Because it had a main port into her heart. She could not enjoy being a baby, splashing in bubbles, nothing.
So currently, are they actively saying this stuff about her?
Yes, they actively at 5, 6, 7 o'clock this morning are saying
Who are those ladies?
they won't disclose. The person that told me will not disclose who it is.
Are they like in? Oh, well, you wouldn't know because they're not telling you who it is. So
I mean, I don't know. And listen, I can be ratchet. But I'm trying to come to this, even though I'm so mad and I'm so hurt, and hearing my best friend cry hysterically. And I will say this, and I will say this publicly. This baby was in remission for maybe, I don't know, a month, maybe a little bit more. And then we get a call today that little bit of hope is no longer. Remission is over.
what do you mean the little bit of help?
There was remission. She was in remission, and we thought, okay, she beat this. She did this. Well, now there's another tumor.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So for her to have to be dealing with this and getting that call all on the same day, now I'm on a witch hunt trying to find out, who said it. I do know months and months and months ago, a Florida man donated to the GoFundMe. I will never knock anybody. Thank you. You know what I mean? But then he was saying that the baby didn't have cancer. If it originated from there and people are running with it, I'm not going to say it originated from there because I don't know. I don't know who said it. So if you feel like you can slide into people's DMs, someone that doesn't even know Cassie or know her story, they're also saying that she's on the run with her children. She's on probation for defunding multiple GoFundMes for Davy not having the big C.
They're just in the DM saying this, or are they going like live and saying it?
I don't know if they're talking about it in lives. I don't go on that side of trash talk.
Okay, so I understand.
I sleep at night. I was up last night because I'm sick, but I sleep at night. I got a husband. I got a mortgage. I got to put food on the table. Like we're not public people. We sit with ourselves and talk on the phone like normal people, like real best friends, and scroll the streets. But I don't sit and listen to, I called this person's granny at 3 a.m. and all that dumb shit. I get my news articles like I'm reading the newspaper back in the day from just passing through. That's it. And I keep pushing about my day. I don't have time to sit up on TikTok all day and all night. So, Gigi, that could be it. You are 100% right. I don't know. I don't know who's lying and who's telling the truth. Who's lying and who's telling the truth. But if someone would lie about that, like, she's not on probation. She clearly ain't on the run with her and her other kids because the baby's getting treatment.
Right. You can't be on the run and getting treatment at the same time.
And I made the GoFundMe. So if anybody wants to say scammer, come at me. I made the GoFundMe. I have all the receipts.
That's what they are trying to find out. I think that's intrusive, though, Nick. What's your name? I think that's intrusive to try to figure out what someone has going on with their children and their family and the child's medical care. I think that's for the doctors and for true friends that person wants to lean on to because it's a difficult time. I think the internet is a little intrusive with.
We were also, because we are on TikTok, there has been people from the very beginning that have been so supportive and so amazing to Cassie. Like, I would go live, I would keep people updated, I would make videos. And I don't see anything wrong with making a GoFundMe for someone that their newborn, beautiful baby is fighting for their life. I want to make sure that her other kid had food. Like, She has 2 other kids, that they had food on the table, that she had to literally quarantine herself in a bedroom and couldn't really be around. Like, her husband had to take care of the other kids because the baby was so ill. So this is not like, I felt like coming to TikTok with this was something that needed to be done, because this is not games. Like, everybody wants to talk shit and play games on the internet and act tough. People behind this is a real problem. People have mental health issues. People take this shit seriously. I've seen what happened to Petty, CPS, swatting, all this shit. What does that do for a person? Like, and to go after a baby, Petty's a grown man. He could sit up here and say, fuck you. He can speak his mind. But I'm sure, like, baby Petty should get some muffins. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Hug the babies. Why is children involved in this? And then to involve a baby that is so sick. I see everybody's asking who called me. I don't know the girl.
How'd she get your number?
I was added into, me and Cass were added into a Snapchat group with people that we didn't know. And it was cool, but then that turned into a shit show because other drama was popping off, but we stayed out of it because we didn't want the drama. And then today, it was, oh, well, now they're talking about the baby.
In the snap.
Yeah, at 7:00, my phone's ringing. I can't remember if it was 6 or 7 in the morning that my phone's ringing. Someone said, Casper? No, the person that we heard from, Casper, no.
I'm terribly sorry to Savage about what you're going through in your personal life. I do feel like we're missing information, so it's only like there's only so much that I can say because I don't know who these people are, and I don't know. And y'all not saying their name, so we can't kind of be like, oh yeah, we know that group.
I guess that Cassie, I'm here to tell her story. Do you want to put the name that told you?
Person's in here.
They're probably in here, yeah.
Because I didn't even know all this was going on in her personal life, and she was, dealing with stuff. I'd like to know. Yes, voices. So.
Voices, probably. That's why I said, I don't want to accuse anybody because no one will tell me, oh, this is the person's name.
I would love to. I'm patiently waiting, who the person is.
There is definitely something missing. Becca, they're talking about. Becca was a huge supporter, did above and beyond for Cassie's baby. They're talking about.
If who's?
She said IG.
Oh, my bad. I'm started thinking deeply, who's if? Say it to me.
Did she give you the name?
Who is? Why not? This is so unfair.
But did she give you the name?
Yeah, but this is so unfair because
Exactly, because why come with us and like tell us information, but then be like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you the name. Then keep it to yourself.
like why can't I say her name? That's so unfair. That's not fair. That's not right. Come on.
Now I know that there's people probably in your chat or people streaming this and watching this because I saw a few comments saying, Alexis, yes, you did. Listen, I will take responsibility for what I do. There was Petty, I don't know if you saw a recap where Raina and shit was going down. It happened yesterday.
Raina?
Yeah.
You saw the recap on, you didn't see that on Just Passing Through there.
No, I didn't see the recap. I got screenshots of it and I was named in it because I was added to that group. We were added to the group. I did not say anything bad on her.
Oh, so let me say this then. So
I stood my ground on how I feel. I will never question a woman about SA. I will never body shame. And neither will Cassie. And I will also, I don't care. Like I was her friend one time, but we haven't spoken in over a year. It ain't.
Savage, I have to say all of this, Savage. It'll help so many people out. Please,
I feel like say it because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, they're not being transparent, they're lying, they're doing something. Just fucking say it.
Hold on. Let me, because I don't want her to think I'm being disrespectful. Because I have to.
No, say it.
Wait, what's up? I'm just gonna get her. I did a little question mark on my stuff. Like
they all down there in the comments have a whole betting pool going on for.
I don't want to cold talk this. I just want to say these names out loud.
If no one likes me on this app after that, trust me, I will be leaving all Snapchat groups and stick with my best friend because I'm just not with the fuck shit. Call me a bad person, call me a liar, call me a flip-flopper. I don't care. I don't do the fuck shit. And you ain't gonna talk on a baby.
I'm just waiting for her to respond.
And if you want, also, because of the whole Raina thing, if you want the screenshots because other shit was shown that me and Cass were not involved in, if you want to see what I said to her, I could very well send them to you when I...
Oh, wait a second. Is this a friend of Cassandra's? The fucking vile bitch we had in here last night? I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, though. Okay, Casper. Disregard.
I was not disrespectful, but I don't do the fuck shit.
I'm gonna cold talk this. I just want to say these names out loud.
If no one likes me on this app after that, trust me, I will be leaving all Snapchat groups and stick with my best friend because I'm just not with the fuck.
That's where it gives me is that snap call, the Snapchat, right? And that's what that fucking dumb bitch said last night. Something about a Snapchat.
Call me a bad person, call me a liar, call me a flip-flopper. I don't care. I don't do the fuck shit. And you ain't gonna talk on a baby.
I'm just waiting for her to respond.
And if you want, also, because of the whole Raina thing, if you want the screenshots because other shit was shown that me and Cass were not involved in, if you want to see what I said to her, I can very well send them to you on IG. I was not disrespectful, but I'm allowed to have boundaries and not want someone in my life.
No, hold on. I'm waiting for her to respond.
She's probably nervous. Cassie, like,
I'm waiting on a response. I'm not going to involve you. I'm not going to involve you when I say the name. I'm not going to involve you. I will not involve you. I will not say your name.
I just want whoever was in that DM.
Because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that Cassandra was in his life today.
To come forward. Tell me where they got this information. I don't care what side of TikTok you're on. I know all of you have kids, grandkids, aunties, uncles. You would care.
Okay, so let me tell this story. Let me tell this without involving either one of you. Okay. So whoever, I don't even know Cassandra. Cassandrea.
Skittles came in also. I thought
you know the name? So I don't know. Yes, Shirley.
Were you here?
Okay.
Were y'all here for last night when that fucking psycho crazy bitch came in talking about how she was gonna get someone's jugular with an earring? That's, I don't know if that's who they're talking about now, but that's who gets a box eventually.
And
no, not Cassie ass. No,
I didn't say Cassie ass.
No, I'm
the same, the same Cassandra that told a woman who was in a DV situation that she deserved to get, again, BEAT. Yeah, that one. And then the same person who said that she could never bow down to somebody that was, like, broke into her house and attempted to SA her and then succeeded at SAing her. She could never shake their hand if she were demanded to, because she would get them in the jugular with their earring.
Okay. So y'all know. Okay, so good. We filling in the blanks then. And y'all know Tinkerbell, right? They know. And
oh yeah, I don't know. I mean,
okay.
I used to know her. Again, people that I just don't allow, just on my block list. I ain't got nothing mean to say about nobody. I just don't want certain people in my personal space.
Okay, and y'all know where they hang out at. So that means
a fucking earring.
That with that information, we think it's the statesmen who may be bothering y'all.
But, which is crazy because Cassie never had any type of problem with him. And Cassandra said that it was not him.
Okay, look, because there is a big piece of the puzzle missing. Let's just tell it all. Okay, so I was thrown in a group chat with a group of people, which Alexis and Cassie is one of them, both of them, okay, with the other people. Anyway, some drama went down with Raina, FM's ex-girlfriend. Some foul shit was said, whatever. So I don't know Alexis and Cassie, so they was telling me their story or whatever. And when the screenshots were shown last night in Better Days Live, I got a message and it said, hey, do you know who you're sitting with? And I said, no. And because it's not my place to say Cassie's business, right?
Right.
And so I was like, no, I don't know who that person is. And they're like, oh, so you're sitting with somebody you don't know? Like, well, yeah, I'm just in a group chat. There's really nothing in there. Like, I got thrown in there, whatever. So they were like, you don't remember when there was a GoFundMe. The girl is a scammer. She got multiple GoFundMes for a kid that was not They never proved that the kid was sick. And she got in trouble for.
That's why last night I asked her, girl, do you even know where the jugular is? She couldn't answer it.
Defrauding, or whatever the word she used, defrauding multiple GoFundMe. And I said, oh, I didn't know nothing about that because I genuinely don't really know anything about that. And I was like, that's not my business. And so the person was like, yeah, and she's on the run with her kids. And I was like, what? So I didn't call nobody at 5 o'clock. The drama went down. I called the group chat at 5 o'clock in the morning when I seen Alexis was there. And so me and her had a conversation. And then I said, well, I got this message at 1 o'clock in the morning about her being a scammer. She was like, no, that's not how that went down. So then me and Alexis talked and then went to sleep, woke up back up around like 8, 9 in the morning. And I spoke to Cassie. And she proceeded to tell me where the story kind of matches up a little bit, something about her kids. It's not my business to put out there, but the story then kind of matched up a little bit. So she was like, well, who told you? One thing is, if anybody knows me on this app, I do not spill no motherfucking beans like that. Because I clearly said that was not my fucking business. So earlier I messaged a person back and I was like, hey, like, where did this information originate from? Like, it's really not my business, but it's like turned into a shit show. And they were like, oh, ask Cassie. She knows where it originated from. So the two girls said the names of Florida Man, Tinkerbell, and Librarian.
Well, we should have done it. So
there you go. That's where it needs to go to. They were trying to say, well, no, the person in your inbox is the source. Technically not. This has been going on for over a year or something like that, way before my time on this side of TikTok.
No one has ever spoke on Cassie and the baby. Thank you. We just thought because it was the people that were removed from our space.
So supposedly there was a 2-hour live held, Miss Petty, about the situation of the GoFundMe. And I was told earlier that I knew about the live, but I really don't. So yeah, because it was like a year and a half ago or something like that. A little over a year ago, which I was not even on this side of TikTok a little over a year ago, but definitely not a year and a half ago. So yeah.
But there was never any 2-hour live held about Cassie.
I don't know that because I wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. So
there never
if you're mentioning names of Florida Man, Tinkerbell, and Librarian, then that's where it came from. That's just a whole bunch of mess. And the conversation that me and Cassie had this morning about her kids kind of results back to what was said. And I'm not going to put that business out there because if anybody knows me, I don't do mess like that. I'll go cuss your ass out quick than a bitch and tell you fucking you and your mama, but I don't do disloyalty ass shit. That, and like I told the person, that's not my business. That doesn't fucking concern me.
I gotta ask the chat something. Do y'all want Dennis unblocked?
He's the one.
I'm asking the chat though.
I'm just saying he's the one that.
I vote yes.
He's the one that made the group chat and how we all got put into the group chat together. Like, we know each other from passing through on TikTok, but we didn't know each other until we were put into a group chat. You know, we were all just tossed in there like a bag of bones. Like, hey, this one's this person, this person's this person. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. Give me. Hold on. The chat has the.
Here, you said chat, so.
And when I said, I just want to say this. When I said that, even if it was Florida Man or whoever, again, I'm not going to pin something on somebody because I would need proof and I would need to talk to. But whoever took it upon themselves to slide into her DMs is also needs to be held accountable because you don't know what you're talking about.
This is. I'm gonna say it like this, and I could be wrong. You got to retrace your tracks because y'all were involved all the way back to the beginning. I don't know. I wasn't there. Like I told the person, that's not my business. The only reason I reached back out was because y'all were like, "Where's the info?" I say yes because Dennis does have insight on the subject.
Okay, but I don't have all day, so I could only do like 10, 15 minutes, more minutes of this.
I'm not retracking anything, Peace. I mean, yeah, not you, Peace, but I'm saying like the people involved. Like, I don't have the answers. I don't fucking know. Like that's I don't get involved with shit like that. That's not my business. Oh, I really didn't tell all the business. Trust me, I didn't because I don't get down like that. So yeah.
I guess we just wanted a name because they could have said
You said the names earlier. I can ask the person if those three names are involved. I know for sure Florida Man was involved because even Dennis said it, and y'all admitted it. And y'all are the ones that said Tinkerbell and Librarian, which makes sense because they all used to roll together.
So you think that they're attacking a sick baby just because
I don't see how they're attacking a sick baby. I see that they're saying that the GoFundMe was a scam. That's what I'm getting at.
How come all of a sudden I had deja vu?
That's exactly how they labeled her, that she's a scammer, that she defrauded multiple GoFundMes. I say yes because Dennis
But
does
I feel like this gonna go longer than the time. I feel like Can we do this tomorrow? Because I feel like this gonna go longer than. I feel like it's gonna run over until like.
I don't know.
6, 7 o'clock time because it seems like tomorrow. I have them unblocked by tomorrow. Because this seemed like it's gonna go overboard. It just I can feel it. So can we? Is it okay, Alex and Savage? Can we do this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your platform, yeah.
Yeah, let's do this tomorrow. Yeah, I know it's gonna get sideways. That's why I need to do it. We need to do it tomorrow because I'll come on at a proper time because I came on later because I knew y'all was being entertained with some drama. So I'm gonna finish this little news up and then I got y'all tomorrow. Okay, sound good?
Bye, Petty.
Bye.
I feel like I specifically remember a situation that somebody may or may not have been in where they also doubted somebody's story, a child story at that. Last call.
So we got some. This gonna be. Shit, it's gonna be a long one. Fuck. Okay. So 13. I'm gonna unblock you. You gotta send me a thing on IG to show me your app. Dennis, I'm gonna unblock Scam Busters. And Mike. Peace. Okay, let me hurry up and do this. I just got rattled and rolled. I can't do this. I'm gonna tell you, prosecution resting the dealer's trial. Bobby Sherman is going. So on the recap, yeah, bring receipts tomorrow. bring
Dennis is being brought up because, well, Dennis recently made an appearance, and now it seems like somebody is just trying to get whoever on their side to go against Florida Man. whether you like Florida Man or not, I happen to like Florida Man, but whether you like Florida Man or not, they throw out they throw around this word called hate bonding, right? And they like to use that against the ops side. When in reality, a lot of them also hate bond. So I can't help but feel, just based on watching most of the lives, that they are kind of just hate bonding. I don't think gives a fuck about any of this. I think that they have one goal and one goal only, and they will do whatever to achieve said goal. This is my opinion, just me.
Receipts, yeah, don't tell you what to do, but bring receipts tomorrow. Please be able to green screen your receipts, please. Please. Yeah, he gone.
And they will do it at any cost, including re-traumatizing several women who don't deserve it. They are not part of any of this said hate bonding. So
He gone. I'll, you know what, let me see what this is. Lord Jesus. What is this? Lord Jesus. Oh my God, they dropping receipts. Oh. Now, I ain't gonna do y'all like that. This show gets you through, right? You enjoy this show, right? You enjoy this show. Don't you enjoy this show? You do enjoy this show, don't you? Okay. So,
Sabrina.
I'm not gonna do you like that tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Listen. I hope you have a better night. I really do, Sabrina. I don't know what's going on, but I do know sometimes my anxiety is also really bad. And despite all the efforts to ground myself, you know, what's one thing you can smell? What's one thing you can see? What's one thing you can hear? What's one thing you can feel? Sometimes that doesn't even help. But if it doesn't, hopefully you got like a good gummy somewhere in there. But if you haven't already, try that. Just lay there. You don't have to listen to anything. Sometimes it's better. Or some like really good music that you like. What's one thing you can smell? What's one thing that you can hear, see, feel? There's another one. What's the other one? Taste. Funny animal videos? Yep. Can confirm. Drink ice water quickly. It slows your sympathetic system. And sometimes things don't work, but listening to Pastor Petty is definitely not going to help. So, let me know how you feel a little later, okay, Sabrina? Meditation, hot bath, anything other than what we are doing currently.
Yeah, I'm not. No. wait till tomorrow, Skittles. Let's wait till tomorrow. I do not have the time.
Yeah, I agree, Asia.
I'm not going to be
There are
cooking
days
a
that
box
nothing
meal
works.
tonight. I'm going to be cooking steak and putting it on a proper plate, Queenie. So I am not going to be cooking my kids a box meal. They will be eating steak, tortellinis, and a salad. Okay? I am making a proper meal tonight, and the last thing I need is to be on here longer. No. Keep my word. With no receipts, though, we don't work that way. Yeah, that's why I said bring the receipts tomorrow. No, we're not. What are we voting on? What are we voting on? Tell me what we're voting on. No, I'm low-key nosy. I'm low-key nosy just like you nosy. I'm kind of intrigued that it came to the door. So I'm intrigued because we weren't doing anything. We weren't doing, like, I'm nosy. We weren't doing anything. Like, we was over here just talking, and it came to us. And like now I'm in it. We in it. Vote to hold a vote for voting. Okay, smile if you want to vote for voting. Cry if you don't want to vote for voting. There's our vote. Oh, okay, get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. That is a vote for voting. We all are confused. We all are confused. No sense. Nothing here makes sense, but time flies. Nothing here ever makes sense. Nothing is planned. Nothing is scripted. Nothing here makes sense. Everything just happens. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Everything just kind of happens. It just falls together. I don't get it. Just said, I hope your internet service comes tomorrow. Like, Jess is really like, I don't want to deal with this shit tomorrow. Can't we just do the, Jess is right, like, can't we just do the radio tomorrow? Can't we just do the radio tomorrow? I had a couple of requests for songs that I was going to put in. Can't we just do the radio tomorrow? Yeah, I got a few song requests. Come on, baby. Why you got to do this? Why you got to do this to the church? Why you got to let them heathens up in here? Yeah, the country is in shambles. Man. What song? What was your song, sis? What's your song? What? Yeah, we committed. I'm going to keep my word. What's your song, sis? Look, y'all going in. Look at your IG. Oh, my God.
I'm tired. I'm way tired. Can we just speed this along?
Andrew. No requests. Hold on. What did it say? Okay. I see that. No requests. We're gonna end this.
Thank God.
You have
deal. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I even took a nap earlier, and my mouth is starting to hurt again. Probably because I just ate some fucking spicy shit and smoked 11 cigarettes and was drinking out of a straw. So my triple bypass surgery is now giving me anxiety, and I need to go rinse my mouth out with sea salt water and go to bed. I love y'all. Thanks for hanging out per usual. I love you guys.